Ba-ba-dum, 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 ba-ba-dum. Welcome to the Cursed One. I don't know what I'm getting at here. I was like trying to go for some epic, theatrical, cool swag music. And of course, the second I begin streaming, you know, of course he has to
Funny
be
man.
So,
Funny man.
behold,
Funny
Man has gotten
Funny
a new haircut,
man.
and he is now going to leave. All right, cool.
He's so bald.
He is. We love baldness. Hi, welcome to the Cursed Ones. We're down a few players today, but that's okay. That's fine. I can be everyone else.
We'll survive.
We'll be
Surely.
fine. We'll be fine. We'll survive. I do want to quickly show more Funny Man. No, continue
Whoa,
what you
look
were
at
doing.
him.
Oh, thank
Funny
you.
man. Does he have a lion cut right now? Is that what that is?
No, he's just built different. What the fuck are you doing?
He's getting comfortable.
I guess so.
God. What a dog. Oh god, I slammed into everything. Hi guys.
It looks like he's
Welcome-
riding a bicycle.
Welcome to the
Ew.
Cursed
So
Ones, where
true.
nothing bad has ever happened to any of us ever. Hi. We're gonna go through introductions, and the question of the day made totally not last minute ever. What's
When
your
would it
favorite
ever
type
be?
of smoothie? All right. First in the line, a bubbling bird of a corpse. Who are
That's
you?
me.
What's your favorite type of smoothie?
I would say my name is Cole and I play Wilfred, but I can't. I can't ever say that again.
God damn it!
No.
Shut up.
Oh,
Shut up. Shut up, wait.
So today I'm playing someone new that well, Liz knows, but no one else knows yet. It's a mystery.
Ooh.
Favorite smoothie though? I don't know. I haven't had a lot of smoothies.
What would be like your ideal mix of like smoothie ingredients? You can also say like the Oreo smoothie from like Boba Cha.
I mean,
or
that
some shit.
one was pretty good.
That
But
one
I
was
mean,
pretty good.
in terms of fruit, I do like an orange.
You say this.
Okay, but it was very tart. But once I froze it and made it into a little slushy that I broke up with a spoon, it was very yummy.
So
Is this referring to
on
what you were eating while
Yeah,
we were playing Mario Party?
Mario Party.
Yeah.
So during our Canadian trip or so, where Cole was here and everything was wild, you guys have probably seen the last two episodes if you're watching this episode. I would
Surely.
sure hope you do, because stuff's gone down in this last time.
It's
But
true.
we ordered 2 orange slushies from the bubble tea place. I currently don't have bubble tea, but I will in a bit. Soon. Mother is arriving.
Why is
But we got these orange slushies thinking they'd be like really good, but they were very tart, and we were just in pain the entire time playing Mario Party. It was an experience.
But then I stuck it in the freezer, took
And
it
he
out,
froze
and then
it, and
a
he
couple
made, like,
days
there
later,
you
he
go.
lost that
It was
game of
very
Mario
yum.
Party for the record? He lost it.
He did. Didn't I win? Who won?
You won.
Yay! My luck knows no bounds, like a woman scorned. I don't know where I'm going here. All right, an unfortunate lizard, my suspender just came off with that clap, so we're just gonna do a no suspender day. An unfortunate lizard. Who are you? What's your favorite smoothie?
I'm Matthew Igabuha. I play Thrux. Hopefully.
Long.
And
What do you mean, hopefully?
my favorite smoothie is probably anything with mango. Honestly, I've had like a mango blueberry smoothie before, and I like that. I also will take this moment to show off the GameCube Lux Shrine.
Oh my god.
This is where I will be rolling my dice to see if I live or
On
not.
the cube?
The
yes.
cubes. All right, clean up aisle Wolvenshire. Who are you? What's your favorite smoothie?
My name is Kiki, and I play Lelee, who is currently a
now.
giant pile of goop. You! You can't get rid of me.
That's true. I can't.
Well, yeah, you can, but like,
You. Oh yeah. Also,
Objectively.
Thrux is playing someone.
No, shut up! We don't. Shut up! Shut the
mentally
fuck up.
speaking, he is not that. But I play Lelee. My favorite smoothie, probably because I make it at work when I'm hungry. But it's just mango puree, spinach, and ice. That's it.
Hello. I am. What is my nickname? Gug. Guys, I'm Gug.
Hi,
Gug. Hello, I'm me Gug. I'm caveman now, I guess. But hi, I'm the Dungeon Master. I play everyone else. I'm filling in for Bennie and Trio today. We'll beatboxing. My favorite smoothie, I have a weird story behind this one because in one of my old awful schools, Hell School, if you know what I mean, fuck that place. But they used to have like a cooking class. It wasn't as good as it sounded. Everything had to be vegan and like no eggs, no sugar, fucking nothing. So it was just like fucking chia seeds and shit.
You don't get any binding agent.
Yeah, you got literally nothing besides like spinach and banana. A lot of bananas.
Owen would love that.
But speaking of spinach, I'm gonna make a controversial take here and say that spinach is good in smoothies. Like the only time I had something good at that school was when a teacher brought in a blender and was just like, "Hey guys, I got some fruits here and also spinach," and no one else wanted the spinach, and they're like, "Well, I don't know, the spinach is just gonna go to waste." So I was like, well, fuck all these idiots, I'm having all the spinach. So I just shoved the spinach in a blender, put some mango and pineapple and some green apple in there. Mwah. Fucked up. Incredible. Also, put avocado in your
own smoothie.
Put some avocado in your smoothies. It's also very good. It adds a nice texture. That's all I have to say. Well, let me read the nicknames. I always forget to pull them up. Not Northbot. Who are you? Smoothie.
I'm North09. I play Unknown, and my favorite smoothie is probably chocolate banana. Pretty
You're
simple.
that type of guy.
I'm sorry.
Do you mean smoothie? Okay, important distinction: smoothie or milkshake?
It's more of a milkshake, but
Okay, that's fair.
really
I can't
is
argue
more of a
that.
milkshake.
What is like truly the difference between a smoothie? Okay, I know the difference.
Do you want a legitimate answer?
The difference is that
I know-
at least for me, I don't use ice cream in it. I use frozen bananas and chocolate syrup.
Well, you
so
can
it's-
put ice cream in a smoothie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
As someone who makes smoothies as a job,
Yeah, I mean, you.
I think I have the authority to say this. I think you, at least.
I don't know the difference, but we're just gonna say milkshakes are allowed because why not?
It's the way that you
Milkshakes
mix
are
it.
good.
The way that I think it's maybe.
Yowza! Who are you? What's your what's your smooth moves?
Yes, hi, I'm Cece. I play Charpay, and also the only character who is here right now who is in immediate peril, so we love to see that. I mean, the peril is imminent, but you know what I mean. And I'm really
Peril
not a
is
smoothie
imminent.
person, I hate to say it, but I like some milkshakes. I got these fucking Oreo milkshakes from the burger place that was in Minnesota. I liked it a lot.
Mini soda.
Milkshakes are great.
They
Mini
are.
soda.
They are.
I'm trying to remember. Wasn't like Minnesota the state that we were in the same place at the same time? And we
Yes.
just yes,
Because I live there.
Yeah, here's a fun story for the viewers. I actually did a log rolling show at a state fair in Minnesota, and apparently Cece was there.
State fair.
like-
It's the one.
the
It's
state
giant.
the state fair. I did a log rolling booth there, and Cece was there before we knew each other. Wild. So that means Cole is the
Same.
second person I've been a vicinity with in this group in real life. I can't speak anymore, guys.
Because I vividly remember like walking past like the log rolling places, and I'm like, wow, the logs, that's pretty crazy. And then I kept walking.
See, that's like the only thing is that on that date there was rust in the pool, so good that you didn't go in because
Yeah.
I have wild eczema. I got a facial today, and I was so scared I was gonna break out in eczema. I'm positively glowing, guys. It's totally not my lighting making me look like Casper the fucking ghost. But yeah, man, that was a wild experience. There was rust in that pool. It was bad. You're lucky you didn't go in, but sad that you didn't meet me before all of this happened. But yeah,
Someday.
it's time for the recap.
Well.
Battle happens.
No goes.
I need to go. I need to go to the washroom. You guys recap.
I
don't remember.
Ditching us, man.
Well,
All we did was fight.
Yeah,
we
you do
were
it,
talking
dead
before
man.
any cat
Die.
lady.
You do
And
it, dead man.
Yeah.
Me?
As far as events, there weren't that many, but as far as implications, there's a lot more.
Yeah, basic events is like we all were like, let's punch two, and then for some reason we like didn't actually do that, but it's because she played dirty.
It's because she was controlling all the hell brands, so we couldn't get to her without murdering everyone in her way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't understand the fight.
Yeah. That one, the way that I don't know, but the way that we were told that, oh yeah, a well-placed 7th level magic missile made me sit there and pause like, oh my god.
Well, anyway, we thought too for a bit, and then then Lelee got turned into a
big pile of goop with mouths. This about all you need to know.
Wilfred started boiling, and Thrux got turned into 2.
Yeah.
And then Own got trampled.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Own got trampled.
Oh, that's more than I should have done.
No.
He smacked his head against the GameCube.
Why?
That's what I do
Are
when
you
I
trying
think
to
about 2 as
imbue
well.
yourself with the GameCube lock?
Maybe.
Holy crap, she's shacked.
It's
What?
just
Anyways.
cube.
Basically, Wilfred boiled to death, and after a moment of like intense, like, well, I wouldn't say panic, intense thinking, we were like, yeah, we can't do this, and he rolled a nat 1 on a death save. So
That was it. So
That's all it took to kill me was
Bennie-
one
yeah.
that one.
Bennie goes into rage mode and goes and then Wilfred and Bennie both kill 2. It's like a joint effort. I think Bennie brought her down a
was
little
it?
bit, and Wilfred was like,
yeah, Bennie brought her down, and then they used the Lantern of the Final Breath to summon Wilfred to finish the job. And his final remarks to the party was that he didn't know what to say and to summon William. And I believe that is going to bring us to now, where there is a scene of devastation. And I think there's a few things that we need to do to start off the session.
Should we do a death
Yeah.
save right out of the gate?
Yeah.
So, Thrux, roll me a death saving throw. And I will say that everybody in this party has a D20 inspiration die right now. I will be using... No, just wait a second. Wait a second.
Okay.
We are using an inspiration die.
Already?
Dude,
Okay,
I rolled a 6.
Can you quickly say for the audience what you're currently at for saving throws, for death saves?
I am at 1-6. I think I'm at 1 success, correct? I'm gonna have to scroll up. 1 success, 2 fails. So I have to use a luck because I just rolled a 6. That's a success then. I turned that into a success.
Okay.
Okay.
People
Okay.
can pass over
Yes.
inspirations, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Should I roll my final death save, or do we want to wait?
Give it a moment. So, Own, roll a death save.
12, 1 success. I'm at 1 success, or now 2 successes, period. That's
Let's go.
my spread.
And I am now going to roll for one of Byron's death saves. He is also downed right now. Natural 20, that's 2.
Bro.
And now I shall roll it. No.
I wish.
All right, and that is going to be Thrux, your next death saving throw. Please roll it for us.
I am up. That is a 17.
Nice.
okay.
All right. So Thrux is going to slowly blink to life again and open these very heavy and strangely shaped eyelids that kind of feel like your eyes are very heavy and sunken in a way as you slowly blink them open. And
I now wish I had failed that death save.
You slowly sit yourself up and you hear your joints popping and such as they feel weirdly thin, even thinner than when you have those bad strength days, as you slowly push yourself up to a seated position. And I'm gonna say that the first thing you notice, Thrux, is pain in your body everywhere. And the second thing you're gonna notice is you are taller than you last remembered being. And we'll leave the rest of the revelations for later, as Own is going to make their last death saving throw.
Oh, 16. All right, no fail.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay. And Byron, that's a success. 13. So, currently, everybody is up on at least 1 hit point at the moment. And that means that everyone has yes, Charpay?
That was just me saying 1.
And that leaves us with the scene before us all. There's a breeze in the air, and with it a feather flutters in the current. And Wilfred's final breath is taken from the air, never to carry a tune again, never to sing the epics it's once made. And like that, it's still once more. Still and silent. Beatless, with no rhythm or melody anywhere. His rose pin is redder than you remember it being. And the air is hot. The scene is red. Everything is red. It hurts. It's so red that it hurts. And out of the corner of your eye, you feel that cat-like smile still crawling down your back sickly. And it's at that moment that I'd assume a very startling revelation shakes through people as they start to gather their bearings and look around the scene, as Bennie slowly begins to crack and form and reshape back into his self, and he's just collapsed onto his knees over, like, the fried, bubbled corpse of two on the ground, as he is just, like, going to grip into himself and, like, slam his head, like, straight first into the ground and just start sobbing with, like, this wretched howl into the wind. And it's so strong you feel swept away by the fact that the future is now set out before you. And this is now a future without a friend in it anymore. Without the pulse of healing that has saved so many of you before. Without a voice anymore. One moment he was there, and then he wasn't. There's no way to go back and to change those final moments. I'm gonna now go around the table and ask everyone for their gut realizations and how that hits them. Thrux, how do you think you noticed this, and what is your gut reaction?
So, first thing, probably it's I'm probably at first going, okay, this is weird because of my new form.
Yeah.
Then I look over to where I literally was just in my visit healing Wilfred, and I notice that he's goop now. And I just go, shit.
All right. Lelee, what is your gut reaction? I will say, you are currently
I thought you were gonna.
covered in Wilfred. Like,
I thought you were gonna say goop.
Oh no!
yeah. You were the one who was closest to him when he died.
I don't know. I feel like
parts of melted flesh merging in with your own form right now, and it's disgusting.
if I turn back into an elf, will I have feathers? Like that? What?
Oh no.
No. I feel like I don't know. Because she knows obviously, like she was trying to bring him back, and he's dead. So it's not like a realization of he's dead. It's more of a realization of, you know, when like when you lose someone you're really close to, it's less of a I've lost them and more of a there's no potential for me to spend time with them again. There's no way that I can ever talk to them. Like no way that I can ever know them again. It's more of a that and less of a oh he's dead. Because death in the party has always been like a we could potentially bring them back, or you know, we could talk to them as a ghost or something like that. It's real and it's raw and it hurts, and I'm actually tearing up right now because it's been a year with this party. So
am I.
2 years actually. And despite the fact that she's still a giant pile of goop, it's an almost insanely human sound that comes from this monster because one of her closest friends from one of her closest family members is dead in the same place she has lost another. So.
Oh shit, literally. Her
Kinda
other best
hurts.
friend is buried in this ground. Oh my god!
Kinda hurts.
It kinda does. Holy shit.
It's okay.
A little.
Okay.
For
Come on. I'm gonna go get some paper towels.
Bennie, I think, was the first person to actively realize the second it happened that Wilfred was dead. Even before Lelee even tried, he knew. He knew the look of someone who wasn't coming back, because he's seen it thousands of times before. And you'd think because of that it would get easier over time, but it doesn't, you know? With numbers in war, there's a sense of dissociation where you don't have a face to half those names. You don't have a name to put to those numbers half the time. But in this case, there is a very real face, a face that is unfortunately never going to be seen again. Not even properly in a casket, because it is just gone. And he's just sitting there on the ground, letting himself weep to himself, like, just tears streaming onto the ground. Like, honestly, part of him wishes that he could stay a beast right now, so he could just, like, hurt things and give in to that sixth sense of the need for revenge, but revenge has been taken. There's nothing else that can be done. For Triao, it takes a moment for Triao to even notice what's happening. Triao's on the other side of the entire map right now, but hearing the wail rip out throughout the entire area around him, him and Ellion both kind of look up, and Ellion, very groggy in his state, is just, like, going to stumble a little bit as Triao just gonna slowly walk over and is about to ask what's going on, but takes a head count and then is gonna quietly go, "Where's the bird?" And then look down and also come to that startling revelation. And it's just really a moment for Triao too. Triao is another person who has seen war so immensely that it does kind of just, it hurts. But they are then going to look up and, like, make a death stare right towards where Thrux is, and, like, their fist is going to clench very tightly. But before we go there, Own.
Yeah, so Own waking up out of this, hand still obviously hurting from the fingers being broken off. Own's just gonna get up and, like, probably look around for a minute and then notice everyone looking at the goop, and it's gonna say, because it's probably gonna say, what's going on here? Before realizing the mood and realizing that Wilfred is not there, and then would probably say, is Wilfred gone? And yeah, that's probably gonna be Own's right out of the box reaction.
And Charpay.
Yeah, Charpay is also sorry. Charpay is also a bit further back. She actually like kind of dragged Thrux away from two, so she's probably just like a couple steps behind him. And she's very cold right now. I said that last session, and her entire focus recently has been trying to regain control of herself and keeping herself from the reckless reactions that she's had in the past. And so she processes what's happening, but she's not going to let it affect her yet. And so probably behind Thrux, like, just when she sees Triao, she probably just lays a hand on Thrux's shoulder and, like, looks back at them just in a way that's like, no.
Triao, like, blinks. Yeah, Triao blinks at this and is then just gonna, like, kind of, like, calm down a little bit, like, let out a long breath, and get, like, kind of get the sense that a cat-like awful creature is in Thrux's outfit, but then, more importantly, there's something bigger happening here, and he's just gonna pull Ellion into a big ol' hug. Ellion, who is so deprived of oxygen that he has no idea how to even comprehend what's going on right now.
Yeah, and another thing for Charpay is that, you know, I mean, Wilfred being in the state he was in is because of Charpay and the Phoenix. But another thing is that during the Feywilds, when Wilfred was a beast, Charpay always intended to keep her promises to Wilfred. And she is, once again, not intending to let that down. So she would like to, once there's time, she'd like to go get William.
You're gonna walk over and grab William? Is that what you're doing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You kneel down and it's floating on top of what is basically a pile, and when you pick it up, like, you're very careful with it, but it still doesn't stop your hands from getting like dirty and such, and you feel the heat straight up emanating from where it once was, where he once was, and you like slowly pick up the little gem and are gonna just like clutch it. What are you doing with it?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I have to attune it to summon him, I assume. So
I'll
probably just keep it
I'll
safe.
let you summon it.
Oh,
like whenever.
okay. Well, I'll summon it, I suppose.
I'm guessing you're stepping back a little bit, and
Mhm.
is everyone
Yeah.
else kind of just
Probably like turning her back to the whole scene.
Yeah, I'll try and like collect myself. Like Lily's gonna try and like kind of be contained and not as spread out, but it's still like, you know, a massive flash.
Yeah, you like it you struggle to get over. Adrian's gonna walk over actually, and Byron, who like sits up from all the goop and like looks around, and for once he doesn't have a snarky comment. He realizes the situation. He's a Callister, he's good at picking up on emotions, and he goes quiet and is just gonna help Lelee over quietly and like pat her on the goopy back. And like try not to audibly grimace when a bit of kind of like comes off and just as you all walk over to the side, and Charpay is just going to probably kneel down, and the little light from the green gem is going to start to shine out around you all, and slowly appearing from like tiny little like sparks from the air and such, and converging into a little shape. You see the tiniest little kiwi bird appear onto the ground with a little bit of a peep, and is gonna very excitedly tippy tap because they love getting summoned. They love seeing their owner, and then immediately stop and look out behind you all, and is just gonna like look back at everyone, and William is just going to like collapse onto its knees, honestly, and is kind of just like making these like really tiny like beeping noises. But after a moment,
Can I say that Charpay scoops him up?
yeah. But after a moment, he's gonna ruffle his feathers a little bit and stand back up, and looking up with like you see the like bird shouldn't even be able to shed tears, but somehow William's eyes are watering. And even with that, he's just going to like turn himself around and reveal the pouch and such attached to him, and is going to like gesture the beak over to that and just like holds a brave face.
Yeah, I don't know what that does. Out of character, I'm saying I don't know what the fuck that does.
It's a pouch.
I guess I'll have a look.
Open pouch.
What is found in this pouch, Cole?
The first thing you find is just a folded piece of paper.
Oh no, you.
Stop writing notes! Stop writing notes!
This was actually planted like 30 sessions ago, I should say.
Man. Well, I'm unfolding it, bro.
I'm gonna mute myself because I'm gonna be sobbing.
Are you gonna say you start reading it out to the party?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I'm gonna do it in Wilfred's voice, but still. Alright. If you're reading this, I'm surely dead now. I'm sorry I can't do more for you guys. Throughout my life, I just wanted to do good. Make a difference in the world. While writing this, I can't even think of the right words to say. It's a little hard to think of something meaningful when you're writing your death message. I figured I would give you all a final goodbye so that you can carry on with some spark of inspiration in your hearts. And then the note continues on with sections for each of the party members. For Thrux, I know I didn't get to know you for as long as I'd hoped, but I see absolutely great things in you. I didn't get the chance to go up and tell you how much I respected your efforts and all that you do. You have the heart of a hero, and that's not something I can say about everyone I meet. For Trio, your strength was awe-inspiring. I'll never forget coming back from the brink of death when fighting the prophecy, and that's all because of you. I should have hung out with you more. You're really, really cool. Care of Ellion and Hazel. You'll make a perfect couple. For Charpay, you truly did have a heart of fire. The passion I could see in everything you did was inspiring, and just being around you was something amazing to witness. I should have spent more time with you too. There's so much I could say. For Owen, your heart is gold in more ways than one. I don't care what's inside that robot body of yours. I know that you are someone good. I know that you are good, and that you would never, ever betray us. Live your life. You are your own person. For Benny, I always did appreciate how much you cared for everyone. Every single time someone was in trouble, you swooped right in to save the day. Your determination is admirable, and I know that you will save the world. Thank you, Dad. For Lelee, you are always the most fun to be around. You're always easygoing, even in the darkest of situations, and I really appreciated that about you. As someone who fought for hope in the darkest of times, I really admired your ability to face that without any trouble. Thank you all. You did so much for me. I have only one more request. Grab the gem from William's pouch and please deliver my final message to my mom. And the note pauses there.
God, well, I mean,
Oh my
Charpay's
God.
gonna follow the
Hey
directions.
guys, I just want to say that the facial lady was like, "Hey, don't get any water or like other liquids on your face."
Oh, no.
And I think I'm like failing that promise to her.
Oh.
So
Oh no. I'm gonna get the fucking packets of Kleenexes from my drawer, goddamn.
I've got a
we get a cry break.
got a tissue napkin.
What if you're not crying?
And
I'm
so
just
you get a
drinking
water break. Go get water.
Thank you.
Stay hydrated.
Emotional health.
Oh
It's
God.
I'm going to send the last part of this message for one of you to read to,
Okay.
God damn it, whips and nays, I gotta be M.
How the fuck do I open this? But I will say, like, for character things, I'm crying. Charpay isn't, not yet, at least.
Lelee would be crying if it weren't for the fact that she's a giant pile of flesh.
You do have a lot of eyes. I don't know if you're
Just start
Benny's
flooding the
leaking.
room.
Benny's
Just
like
start
crying
flooding
and looking away with like a hand over his mouth. Trio's shedding one single tear.
I
Owen
suppose
I don't even know if Owen can cry. Owen is not crying though, but you
He
get
can try.
like, you can get a major like wave of like sadness from Owen, just like deep sadness.
honestly, probably the same sort of feeling from Thrux that Owen had. That sort of like solemn feeling, not exactly a tearful like crying, but that sort of like, damn it.
All right, cool. Send in that message, and whoever's reading
Well-
it will read it. Oh,
Gotta summon them first.
that's true.
Oh.
Fucking God.
And so
Yeah.
the second thing you're able to find in the pouch is the Eavesdropper's gem that still has one charge left.
Mhm. Well, she's gonna follow the directions.
Cool. You take the eavesdropper's diamond and you wrap your hands around it, and it, much like the familiar's gem, begins to glow this radiant kind of like blue spectral energy that soon merges into this kind of shimmering gold color and is going to start to spiral into the air and project a form that many of you guys haven't seen since the beginning of your journey, and some of you have never seen before. That being Emily Whight, Wilfred's mom, as she is going to slowly touch down onto the ground, give you guys a smile. It's a strained one, because she looks around the scene, first of all, and almost immediately there's a motherly instinct to her that recognizes what happens, but after like a moment of kind of dread washes over her face, she immediately corrects it into one of those loving motherly smiles, seemingly to keep a brave face for you all.
I guess
the message
Charpay.
continues on.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess like before I read the message, Charpay looks up at her just like, "Hey, bit of a long story. It's kind of the apocalypse is happening, but
I've heard.
Wilfred, yeah, Wilfred wanted me to read this to you."
All right.
Oh, I need to go to the channel that has a message in
Yeah.
it. God.
We got it.
Okay. For my mom, I fought all I could. I can only hope that through trying to continue your legacy, I've made a difference in this world. He did. You did so much for me, so much for the world. I wanted to do absolutely everything I could. I wanted to have hope for you. I wanted to fight for you. Clearly now I cannot do that, but as long as I've made anyone's life better, he did. As long as I've saved one person, he did. Then I think it was all worth it. My life will have been worth it if my impact lives on in the heart of just one person. Obviously it does. I love you, Mom. I hope that we can see each other in the afterlife.
She is like very quietly going to give you guys another soft smile, and you can like see her eyes beginning to water out like immensely. But once again, she keeps that like very calm expression about her, like, and she's going to nod for a second and like close her eyes and let one of those tears like fall down through her face, and she is going to slowly like open her eyes and look at you all again, and is first going to look at Owen and Thrux and say, "It's nice meeting you." And she's gonna look at everyone else who has been here since the beginning and is just going to say, "Thank you for giving my son the life he always wanted." And then she's gonna pause and seemingly look off into a direction that you're not sure anything is there in, and she's just gonna slowly smile and just go, "Well, someone's at the door. Better go let him in. Good luck." And
Thank you.
is going to fade out. And the gem loses its last charge and becomes a regular diamond once more.
Hey, we got a diamond?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm gonna schedule
Well-
us a quick intermission because
Yeah,
I need a
yeah,
DM
I-
for this goddamn session, and I need a second to like.
That
You know?
was.
Bye.
I will say, you guys did like Cole. You did really good there. That was
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
good.
that was
Yes!
Well,
Oh my god!
If
So this has been planned for a while. The fact that Wilfred's like he's told me many times before that Wilfred has a will.
If there's a will, there's a way.
Because Wilfred
Wilfred.
gets close to death a lot.
Yeah.
I expected this.
So this is a long
More
time
like
coming.
he expected this.
Yeah.
I'm coming. But fuck if it wasn't amazing.
Oh.
If
It's been a
I
good run,
let
buddy.
myself go more, I definitely would have been crying a lot more. It came up multiple times, but I was like, okay, I don't want to like start bawling halfway through this message. I'm gonna try and
That's
stay
okay.
strong.
It's okay.
You're allowed to cry in D&D. That's my AOK thumbs up. That's my PSA. Cry more. You deserve it.
That sounds like a
Okay.
threat.
Yes, Lissy Loops.
Oh, God fucking damn it. Alright, this is the most
I
I've
have
ever
said-
cried about D&D.
God.
I've set such a mood for this new character I have to play soon.
Funny.
Oh my god. And with that, I'm gonna delete Wilfred's slide, because we don't need it anymore.
Goodbye, buddy. It's been a nice 2 years.
I still can't stop thinking about the fact that it's been 2 gosh darn years!
Oh,
So
I'm drinking a 20-ounce Red Bull today, not my normal 16-ounce.
Yes. No, tell us more about it.
Red Bull. I'm trying to find a.
Hey, you know who else had wings?
You know what, Cole? Do you think
gonna
that one would take you down?
All right, I'm gonna make an ugly ass snot noise. Enjoy.
Let's go.
I also have an Arby's milkshake. That is chocolate.
Oh my god, I can smell again.
Chocolate?
Milkshake.
And I'm not gonna cross content. I'm not gonna
I
cross
want a comfort milkshake.
Oh my god, I can smell again.
Comfort apple juice.
I have like fucking.
Yeah, feel free to get your guys' selves as refreshments. Remember, hydration is good when you've cried.
Yeah.
All I have is sugar in your bed.
I don't want to walk out into my living room and have my parents see that I've been crying because they'd be like, "What happened?" I'll be like, "Oh, Wilfred died."
I
And I'm gonna
have
sleep.
water all the time.
My mom
Brought
had
to
to
you
deal
by-
with me moping around that. Oh yeah, you continue.
Brought to you by the I Didn't Cry gang.
Good. But what was I gonna say?
Yeah,
Oh, my mom had to deal with me sulking around the house yesterday because I kept having to write shit for this session. And so like there was like 5 times where I was just like getting so emotional that I cried and had to stand up and walk around. My mom's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "Wilfred's dead." He's gone forever.
And no longer
Had a
hold
good
20
run.
ounces.
God
What do you
damn.
say?
Did you finish the Red Bull?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well.
Well, you should probably wait for Kiki to get back.
Yeah, let's wait for Kiki. I'm also gonna get another water because.
Oh yeah, let me.
Valid.
Don't we love starting the session off with a bang, guys?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, on 2.
Yeah.
Now we have to deal with all this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Ellion already
mascot's
wanted
been
to
left.
Ellion
We're
already
out
wanted
of
to hit
this
me,
yet.
and then realized it's me. I have so many friends right now, guys. I am in such a great position to make friends. I am the best.
You want a tissue?
I
Never feel joy again.
Thrux is gonna.
Hey, stop. Why do you waste a
Thrux is gonna do the thing that every body swap guy does, which is.
No.
He doesn't even have a shirt on.
That's right. He doesn't have a shirt.
I'll have you guys know. Listen, don't typically have.
Thrux. Wilfred's dead. Thrux looks down.
Anybody got a bra?
Charpay, do you have a spare? Oh God.
What a mess.
Tell you what, guys. Let's not worry about that. Let's just get me fixed.
Like neutered?
Dude, I knew you were gonna go
I
for it.
wish
How
you
did I
would be
fucking
neutered. I
know?
can't have any more of those babies.
How did I know you were gonna go? How did I know you were gonna go that
Because
way?
you're a cat now.
Fuck you.
Drama in the
We
studio
love
today.
tonal shifts.
Holy shit! This is the only way we're
Wilfred
getting through this
deserved to
session,
go.
okay? The only way we're getting through this session is by having funnies in it, okay?
Yeah.
Surely we
There are
can't
some
spend
dicks
like
that-
3
You know what? I
hours
actually will take
crying.
this moment. I will take this moment. Go refill my water and add some ice to it.
This
I'm
is
gonna go
also
get
a
my
trash.
dog. Emotional support. Come here.
I'm so upset I don't have a cat anymore. This is terrible.
Oh, dogs.
You're right. I'm gonna go
Think about
fucking
that.
leave for 20 minutes so I can go hug the hogs. Actually, it'll be more like 40 minutes because I'd have to walk back.
Dog. Ew.
Let me
There
get
he
it.
is. You
Let me,
It's pretty
let me
heavy,
get
I think.
Nerlin.
You can confirm that he's
Nerlin.
heavy?
Yeah. I don't know how to pick them up.
Yeah, you don't know how to pick him up.
I've never done it before.
What the fuck? Shadow of the Colossus. Yesterday he kept sneezing on me. Like he'd walk up to me and sneeze on me and then leave.
Why?
Don't ask questions. I'm always- Hi, Mom. We were all just crying about Wilfred.
Before I dox myself with a YMCA t-shirt.
Alright. Let me get my bubble tea.
Oh, that cat's stretching.
Oh my gosh, I went over to babysit for a couple yesterday, and they had 3 cats, and one of them made me think that somebody was breaking in the house. Like I was, I hear this sound of like something hitting the ground,
Alright.
and I look at the stairs that led to the basement, and there's just like a cat sitting there messing with a toy shopping cart, and I'm like, okay.
This is completely unrelated. I'm sorry, Kiki. For a second, I thought you were duct taped to the chair.
Alright, are we ready to continue?
I'm gonna let the mute button and let this play out for a while.
Let me take the duct tape off.
I mean, yeah, alright. I think I'm ready to continue
I'm
again.
choking to death.
Yeah, chug a water.
Okay, so back to the scene. M has faded away. What's up? Hammy, why is now, you be asshole?
I can't say anything.
Yeah, I mean, now that M's gone, like, Charpay is still holding William, so she just probably, like, looks down at him just like, thank you. We're gonna
sorry
keep
about the
doing right by
dog.
him. Okay?
Oh, God.
Clopping in the background.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, what were you saying,
Everything's
Charpay?
falling apart.
It really
Oh,
is.
yeah. Oh, yeah, she just looks down at Wilfred, is just like, we're gonna keep doing right by him, okay?
William, like, slowly nods and curls up against you, Charpay.
Oh,
Alright, what's up?
I mean, Owen will probably just say, if only I hadn't been down, I could have used my magic and at least give him a
Adrian
more...
walks over and puts a hand on Owen and just says, you can dwell over the should I, could I, would I, all day and all night and for the rest of your life. At this point, what's done is done. And it's about time that we work on what comes next.
You're probably right. I mean, we can't... You're right, we can't spend this time wondering. We still have to save everyone else. This is what Wilfred would want, is us to be focusing on others right now.
yeah. I mean,
I don't know what else to
Bro?
say.
Sorry
Goop
about my
noises,
woods
I
again,
guess.
my dog.
oh.
I'm gonna love it. Owen probably hasn't even noticed that Thrux is changed. Owen's like focusing on Wilfred.
Yeah, I think at this point, Trio is gonna, like, look over and just go, what? At Thrux.
What? Oh
the
no.
same reason that Lelee
Let's
is that
close
and
it.
Wilfred is dead.
Closes their eyes and goes, what am I? Don't tell me. What am I? Don't tell me, but what
You're
am
two.
I? I'm number 2? Okay, that's mean. What do you mean?
The cat lady. Trio says.
Owen will look over.
Cat?
Lily's gonna like make a very goopy gesture with like a tendril of eyes and mouths towards herself,
Oh,
and then
no.
just gesture towards Thrux, just like this but worse.
I don't want to look at myself then. Thanks.
Adrian's gonna walk away from the group and is gonna head over to Wilfred and is gonna slowly kneel onto the ground and reach into her cloak and kind of like pull out these 2 clay bowls, and in one of them she's gonna scatter a bit of dried cypress leaves and copal, and in the other she's going to empty a vial of soil into it. And with 2 fingers she is going to dip into the remains of him and is going to dribble blood into both of the pots, and then places a hand over both of them and closes her eyes and is going to silently, like, kind of very quietly and respectfully, letting you guys do your own discussion over there, is just going to go, "You fought valiantly, dear hero. May your eternal flame guide you through the river beyond." And she lifts both of her hands, and in one pot a small incense flame is rising, and the other is a small bed of flowers with blue snapdragons and red roses. And she's then going to quietly bring over the flower pot to everyone and pick off, like, one of each flower and hand them to everyone. And,
Can I say something slightly
Can
terrible?
somebody
Sorry.
hold on to mine?
Yeah. You can.
Yeah. When you were saying the 2 clay bowls, I thought she was going for Thrux. That's a post.
And yeah, so she hands those out and is just going to go, "So, there's a lot more that we must do."
I will admit, I think we maybe should focus on healing first, because I'm not doing very well, and I don't think it's a good idea to have others go down.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The only problem is we're working on limited time here. The most I can do is a couple of cure wounds.
I mean, we have the white. I don't know how the fuck it works,
Yeah.
but
I was about to say I was gonna have Lelee like goop over and
Yeah.
please go
grab
over.
the white with her goopy little.
You kind of
I don't know how to explain this.
right into your body, and it's like sticking out like a stick in the middle of Lelee.
like mud, like a stick in the mud.
Basically.
Cole, how does the white work? Or if
I believe, isn't it 1d6 healing per like turn?
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
so I need
So-
to attune that, right?
Oh,
Would it work?
I think you do need to attune to it. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Good
looks like this goop is gonna attune.
That takes like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll just hold on to it for now.
Adrian
In the mud.
is going to walk over to Own
Uh-oh.
and uh-oh.
I think it's cat.
Oh no.
I think so too.
Uh-oh, dead.
Gone.
Oh,
No.
All right.
Yeah,
I think
no, I'm
Adrian's gonna walk over to Own and is going to cast Cure Wounds at 4th level. So I think I'm not used to Cure Wounds, but that's 1d8 per, like... Yeah, okay. 1d8
Yeah.
plus spellcasting. So if it's 4th, that's gonna be 4d8. Understood. Where is my last d8 in this? I surely to God would have a d8. Alright.
Hey, you're back. What happened?
I'm honestly not sure. It's
I
plus
feel
like the
like you might have
spellcasting
explained.
modifier.
Yeah, plus spellcasting mod. That is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly what
calculator,
you said happened.
2 plus 3. Plus... That's gonna be that. Okay, so that's gonna be 30 healing for Own.
Okay, nice.
And I think from there she doesn't really have that many more good spell slots to burn, honestly, so she can only really do a 1st level Cure Wounds on Thrux.
Hell yeah.
Say it.
So that's gonna be 11 healing for Thrux.
Cool.
That's sensible.
12 hit points. Real gamer hours.
So
can I
she's just-
use Sorry.
Yeah, no, go for it.
Oh, well, because of the fighter
Second wind?
second win. Can I use that out of
Oh, yeah.
initiative?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna use that.
Okay.
Put it.
Yummy. You're a dog.
Oh, it's right there. 1d10.
Oh no, I'm gonna ask something horrible. There's still blood from Wilfred
Yeah.
There's goo.
around.
Oh, that's just
Yeah.
10 health for Lelee, by the way.
Can I take some and put it onto my arm?
There's gotta be lots of other blood as well. There's like a dead
You-
person.
You can, Thrux. Like, just describe to me this
Should
scene
you?
for me. Like, what's his thought process? What's going on with this?
It's honestly, it's this moment of just going. This feels horrible. I think Wilfred would actually be okay with me trying to do something to protect myself. But it feels wrong. But I am hurt real bad. And so I just solemnly just kind of put my hand down into the blood to slap it on the armor.
Yeah, like you take it and then just like draw like a huge across the armor. And it like recedes into the cracks and you feel that healing power enter you. Honestly, I think with that blood it feels a little more potent. So I'll let you double whatever healing you do with this next one. 3 charges.
So, okay, that being said, I'm actually probably going to just put them in for temporary hit points at the moment, because
Okay.
12 hit points.
Double those temporary hit points.
Okay, I can do that. Ooh, I'm at 24.
Protected with the blood of Wilfred. Are you washed in the blood of the bird?
No, not Jesus Christ.
Alright, so that's what you're doing. Is there anything else anyone wants to do?
I can't really think of anything other than like
I need to see if I can do anything.
glooping on over Wilfred's stuff just to hold on to it in the goop.
Oh yeah.
Because that way we can just divvy it up later when we're not about to fall apart at the seams.
Yeah, I suppose people do slowly kind of walk up and start grabbing things like very slowly, and it's like the sense of disgust. I don't know, probably that's just Lelee, honestly, if Lelee's
Yeah,
going
just
for it. But
Okay,
I'll
not
say,
like the
actually,
Hellbrands.
no, I mean
No.
like Bennie Trio, but I feel like Bennie's gonna walk over
yeah.
and pick up some stuff too.
Okay, I
which
thought you
is
were saying like
a
mindless droves.
a very miserable parallel to back in the Feywilds when Bennie picked up all of Wilfred's items before. And he'll just like, he'll pick up the little rose medallion and is just gonna like hand it out and just go, does anyone want this?
Goopy noises?
It's just a medallion, right? It doesn't do anything.
No, it's just his medallion.
Sentimental value.
I will say, isn't it like basically a sign of the Radiant Roses that was given to Wilfred?
Yeah. It was a gift from his mom.
Yeah. Well, let's give that to Grail then, actually.
Grail?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give that for Grail.
Yeah, Benny's gonna pocket it if that's the case. And he's also going to like reach through and like pick up Wilfred's like very bloody bag and is gonna look inside and he's gonna pull out that scrapbook that Grail had sent up that one time. And he's just gonna clutch it for a second and try and wipe off some of the blood off of the cover. And then it's gonna put it back in very slowly and like put the bag over his like waist and such and like tie it up nice and just go, we still have stuff to do. We still have stuff to do.
We do.
I think the best thing for right now is that we have to move forward and we can do something more special once we're done helping and taking care of this.
Absolutely. I will say at this point, all of the Hellbrands are like scattered around the scene, but they've been like slowly backing up this whole time, and this is including Byron, because Byron no longer has the mask that Lelee had and such. So
Oh, don't we have the... Okay, oh my god. So morbid. We have the mask that Wilfred left behind, right?
we do.
Okay,
That's
I'm gonna
Coldplay,
ask,
actually.
would we notice it? Number one, would we notice it? Number two...
Yeah,
never
I mean it's the question of would you want to take it off and
Yeah.
see the face.
Never mind.
I didn't
Leave it on him.
know he still had a skull.
I didn't know he still had a face. Never mind. It's okay, you can keep it, you can keep it.
I thought he was just a pile. I didn't know there was like a cranium still there.
I mean,
He's like, he was melted from the inside, so like the outside layer is kind of vaguely it's bad. I'm not gonna describe it all.
I mean, I feel like Owen though would say, so do we take his mask? It may be useful to have more than them. I don't like desecrating his corpse, but I do feel like we need to have all the resources we can on our side right now. I think that's what Wilfred would want.
Well, I guess out of everybody in the party, I will be the one least affected, but oh no! She didn't get to see his face. Oh,
Yeah.
that hurts a lot more than it should. Anyway, as the only person in the party that will not be affected as much by seeing his
Face.
rotisserie face, Lelee will grab it, and then like
Yeah,
kind of.
Is everyone
Charpay
looking
turns
away?
away, fully on the round.
And I'd say Trio and Benny both look away from that. They don't want to see the face.
I'm gonna. Thrux is gonna continue to look.
Yeah,
Owen will look
out of
away,
respect for it, though, I will, if I can, as Goop,
Mm-hmm.
I want to mold Earth and, like, kind of... Because we took everything off of the body, right?
Yeah, it's... Besides, obviously, like, clothes and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take his clothes. That's a little too far.
So
Yeah.
you're saying people have looted everything he had in his inventory?
Yeah.
I mean, there's just a bag, right?
Who found the Heartbreaker shirt?
It's in the bag.
Yeah, it's in the bag. Benny is
Okay.
gonna pull it out.
We
of
haven't
some-
gone through this stuff
Benny's
yet,
not
have
gone
we?
fully. No, Benny's only pulled out the book and put it back in. He hasn't looked in the rest of it, so he has not seen the
Okay.
Heartbreaker shirt.
So, sans, like, the armor and weapons and stuff?
Sans?
Sans?
No!
Sans? Woman child?
No! We are already having
Yeah.
enough of a bad time.
Sans the armor and the clothing. Wilfred has been like has been entirely stripped dry of all of his materials and wealth and such.
Oh, wait. I need to check art again real quick. Because I'm blind.
Valid.
Okay, I'm gonna take his scarf.
Okay. Yeah. You slowly kind of like engulf it into... I mean, I'm sorry.
effect.
Lelee is a goop monster.
It lightens the
can't
mood.
get
It lightens
around
the mood.
it.
It's okay.
But
And then
it does
one-
kind of... Yeah.
Man, I will check with everybody to make sure, like, you don't want anything else before I take the mask and bury the body. Like, nothing else?
You're good.
Alright.
Congrats.
I guess that's asking, like, a...
Owen will use methods and methods, Lelee. What are you saying?
Oh,
Lelee can
thank
message
God.
back. Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Okay, does anybody else want anything from here? Like, we already got the armor off and stuff, so...
Owen will repeat that to the group. I think I think I'm good. I don't really want anything else from him.
Yeah, I'm good as well, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I'll take the mask off and then mold Earth the body. And
Under the ground? Yeah. All right. And now all that is left is a little clay pot of incense burning over a kind of raised up mound over the earth.
Hmm.
Well, we should probably get going now. No use
I
of
should.
hanging out here.
That we should.
I'm thinking that we need to get to the Emerald Dragon immediately.
I would agree with that.
As all things considered, I think I'm doing all right. I haven't used the Mask of the Beast yet. Has Trio used the Dragon Cloak? I don't think they did.
Trio has not, but I think Trio is going to look over and just say, look, we also have the scientists to deal with. I think my priority right now, and I'm sorry, but I need to get Ellion to a safe place.
That's fair. That's
Okay.
fair.
Um,
I think the Emerald Dragon, if we want to have any hope at healing and fixing these things, I think we need their help.
Yeah, that's a good plan. I'm gonna drop Ellion and the scientists off at the pagoda, and I'll try and meet up with you guys after, okay?
Hey, where's the pagoda again? Out of character.
Let me go to the woven
Look at
shrine.
that. Wow. Ah, I see. Oh, where we just were. Oh, okay. I see. That makes sense. Okay.
No, so basically,
mean-
It's a different area, but like by a little bit.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
But,
well, yeah.
But yeah.
Well, we should get going to the.
Yeah, I mean, isn't
dragon.
the dragon and the fucking Deathburn, is that in the path?
You'll see.
It's on the way.
All right.
Yeah.
So, are you guys heading towards the portal?
Yup.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
so.
Let's
How are the
go.
Hellbrands doing, may I ask?
They've all basically like scattered to the winds and are
Are-
like shivering and hiding behind stuff right now.
Yeah, are they still under the control? Like, can I
Of the
tell if they're
entirety
still-
of Wolfenshire? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I believe it. I just had.
But they're currently scattered to the winds, basically.
Okay.
Right.
A little unethical, but alright.
It's fine. All right. So are you guys
There's
heading
nothing
out?
we can do about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
I suppose.
You guys start walking
No short rest, we
towards...
die like men.
You guys are gonna start walking towards the gate outwards, and as you guys start to make your way out, Ellion is gonna groggily look around and like very confused, and is just gonna go, Thank you for saving me. Hi, Charpay.
Hi.
You
And
guys did it again. How do you guys keep doing this, saving me? I feel like I have to pay you guys back.
you don't. I'm just glad you're alive.
Where's Wilfred?
Ah, interesting question you pose.
He's dead.
He's like gonna turn around at the mound and such back there and just go, what did you do to him? Where's his magic?
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, he's buried now. Is that what you
Yeah.
mean?
What? And Trio is just gonna like pat Ellion on the shoulder and just go, come on. And lead him through the portal very slowly. And are you guys heading out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Yeah, I mean, well, before Ellion goes, can I say, for what it's worth, Lelee and Thrux are alive. They're just also, not at their A game at the moment.
Yeah, I think Ellion's like a little more here's the thing: he sees people by their magic signature, so he can already identify
right.
Lelee and Thrux. So
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, it's a meander through the portal, one stunted for the most part, but there is no real hassle to make it through this time. There's no real jolting sensation as you just walk out the other side of the portal, and you all pull yourself slowly from the scene behind you and out into the world ahead. And the world, never to give you time to wait, casts a colossal shadow over you all. One you only hope is just a trick of the eye, but the darkness is undeniable. Over the trees, you see the Behir in all its glory, cast in direct darkness, a golden glow outlining its silhouette as it moves with gargantuan steps, crawling over mountains and dunes in its wake, large enough to just straight up terraform the surrounding with every stop of its feet, and to shake the ground even miles away. You guys feel your skulls rattling inside your head, made even worse by the piercing, agonizing noise that breaks over the horizon, shaking the trees around you like a hurricane. It sounds like thousands of tornado sirens screaming in warning, or a massive thunder rumble so hard you spot a tree uprooting in the distance just a few feet away from you all. But the noise drowns out any chance it ever had of reaching your ears. Yeah, so it's just trees are uprooting, the ground is shaking beneath you. And Adrian is just gonna look up and go, holy shit. With the sheer scale of the Colossus in the distance, you hardly even notice the smaller figure, like wings spread in the air, flapping heavy and hard, but losing height and bleeding its own power and speed with every powerful flap of its wings. An ancient dragon and a Colossus. You're all just pretty lucky that they're not heading your way, but by the trajectory, it kind of looks like We gotta evacuate the pagoda. Adrian turns around and straightens herself up, the shock on her face vanishing instantly as she draws her flaming naginata from her back. All right, people, listen up. We're not losing anyone else today. We draw the line here. Got it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Game face is on. We're doing this one for him. And Trio is going to take a nod at you all and is going to pull over the cloak of the dragon and load up all the scientists and fly off as a gust of cold air begins to shake the world around you all again. Something closer this time. Something that breaks the smell of blood from your noses to one of incense and bath oil? As a large shadow is cast over you all, and the green and yellow bronze wings ripple like a ray's fin swimming through the air, as Nemetha the Sauna Dragon lands swiftly before you all. Looking for a ride? Let us make haste. And she's just going to lower her wings and offer you guys to get on.
Charpay's like, I didn't
Get on the dragon!
Second dragon. You didn't tell me about this.
Adrian looks over and goes, I had assumed that you'd made it out, and Nemetha is just going to nod and go, ah yes, we dragons have our way with things. Now hang on tight. It's gonna be a bit of a bumpy ride. And as you guys all pile onto the dragon, you guys are gonna start flying off into the air, making your way towards this giant colossus in the distance.
I do not look down.
Is there
Close your eyes.
Is there any discussion, strategy, etc. as you guys are making your way there? I will say, as you board the dragon, Nemetha's gonna like ring her head around and is just going to go, this is a bit of a predicament you've all found yourselves in. Here, allow me to help you for the time being. And she is going to cast Mass Cure Wounds at 8th level on the party.
Nice.
Thank you.
Alright.
Got
If only it was
that.
greater restoration.
If only.
She is
God.
going to look up and go,
If only.
a few of you look different than I last remembered. I'm assuming something has happened. I unfortunately only have about one charge of greater restoration.
I'm not this person.
Leely's just gonna make little blubbering sounds, because I don't know what else to do.
Okay, so you guys all across the board are going to get 40 points of healing, and
Cool.
Thank
she's
you,
going
woman.
to cast a greater restoration onto Lelee.
Let's go!
Yeah, Drax, you hate to see it.
She only has one spell slot for it. I'm sorry, Thrux. As
I feel
Leely's
like this was made to spite me.
bubbling, bloated form is going to slowly
How much healing did you say?
40. As Lelee is
Okay.
going to return to her normal self and just like basically crash down onto the back of the dragon.
God. Oh. Oh, my everything.
You okay?
I smell like burning. No. Well,
I knocked out a GameCube!
Oh no! Lelee, I will say you are still covered in Wilfred.
oh. Not in the sense of, like, fused to my
Blood.
skin, correct? Okay,
Blood.
just making sure. She's just gonna, like, not look at it. It's like testing out to make sure that her arms still move like she thinks they do.
Yeah. Alright, any discussion, strategy, whatever, before you guys make it to this big colossus in the fucking distance?
I mean, Charpay's gonna de-summon William at this point. He doesn't have to see that.
Alright.
I suppose I'll just be like, okay, we're doing good on healing. This is gonna be a fun time, isn't this?
Yeah,
One could say that.
The plan I was thinking was that I would turn into a T-Rex, and hopefully that would make a bit of a dent. But it's a little bit bigger than I remember it being.
It's about 600 feet big.
Might not work.
Oh!
Yeah, not gonna work the way I thought it would.
If it falls on us, I don't think I have 9 lives.
I feel like Thrux has assumed the position of like, let me just cover this up.
Yeah.
Please.
I'm gonna offer.
Please, yeah.
I'm just gonna offer like an extra commoner's shirt, just like. You want?
I'd offer my cloak, but I need this dimension door.
Yeah, do we have like extra fucking common clothing?
I think I have.
Or are we gonna make
commoner's
me be
clothing.
shamed this entire time?
Benny's gonna look around in his pack and then is gonna open up Wilfred's pack and go, would this fit? And is gonna pull out the Heartbreaker shirt.
Oh no!
Also, I just realized that the commoner's clothing got burned in that one lava pit, so never mind.
Yeah, Benny's just gonna go, do you think this would fit?
Does it fit? Let's
How
see.
did he have that?
Benny turns it around. Here you go. And gives it to Thrux. And
What's so weird about this?
we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna judge it because he's dead, but I am a little confused.
Base rundown. Do you remember that time I told you I got turned into a vampire at a carnival? Yeah, Heartbreaker was in charge of the carnival. Put the shirt on!
Yeah, he also made us try to kill each other,
Yeah,
among other crimes.
Well, the shirt did nothing. I put on the shirt.
You put the shirt on. It's a little... It's like a crop top.
They're similar sizes. Why is it a crop top?
Not anymore.
Because two is tall.
Oh no.
Alright, so you put on this horrendous crop top, and you are, thank God, covered up, Thrux.
Finally.
Thank you for giving me some mercy.
You're welcome.
God.
What if I missed?
I got it on.
Basically, just any more discussion. You guys are flying towards the giant colossus at a rapid speed.
So do we know how to kill, like, is it the Leech Behir or Colossus?
It's a Colossus Leech Behir, so it's big.
Okay.
Big
It's a
boy.
size class. Think.
It's 600 feet big.
A big man.
Seems like we have some pretty high odds against us here.
Not to complicate it further, Nematha says, but I can only get you all as close as 60 feet. My wings aren't strong enough to fight the currents the creature creates.
Alright, hey Owen, can
That's
I borrow
fair.
that
That's
back
pretty
cloak
close.
again?
I'll hand back the bat cloak.
Alright, because I'm like, I can fly people over there as a giant bat.
Is the giant bat stronger than the dragon?
I can fly people over, I can't fight a dragon.
Fair enough.
We'll have to see. We are approaching quickly, though, so if you guys have any strategy to think of, I'd think of it now.
Oh god,
Professional
hey,
strategy is not die.
Charpay, you've got Featherfall, right?
I do.
How many people can you cast that on?
8.
Oh, okay.
Adrian
So-
goes, we're gonna need that. And she's
Okay,
gonna turn,
never mind. I'm
she
gonna
is-
hand the back cloak back to Ode.
She is going to turn around at everyone and just go, okay, this thing is massive. If it wasn't obvious by the size of it in the distance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just keep in mind, Leech Behir are incredibly strong. Their scales are near impenetrable when they are at this size. We're gonna have to find some sort of weak point in this thing. Got it?
Okay, just as like a second point, I'm not gonna have to get eaten by this thing, right? I've done that before. I don't want to do it again.
That's up to you, Adrian says.
I'm gonna run to the restroom real fast.
I don't.
Hey, wait, is this saliva the thing that's the paralysis, or is it the teeth?
Only with the babies.
Good question.
Never
Okay,
mind.
only the baby.
Get me in that
Thank
thing.
God.
And this is not a baby.
Okay.
Evidently.
That's what I was worried about.
So we should be
How-
fine, just so long as we keep in its blind spots. We don't let it thunder breath us. For the love of God, do not get in front of its mouth unless you're going in for some reason.
Yeah, where are its eyes? Presumably the head. Okay.
Presumably.
Okay, how far back can it, like, can it turn its head all the way back, like the dragon over here?
It is like a snake thing, so you assume.
Oh, great. Okay, so
Okay.
basically, if we want to avoid the mouth, the best place to be is the head, is what I'm
Yeah.
hearing. Because it can't turn its mouth around.
True. That's true.
What if we blind it? What if...
That could be wise.
That might work.
Take its eyes out.
We'll just have to see, alright? And remember, when you're
Does it
climbing
know-
that thing, Leech Behir are incredibly slimy. It's very gross, but
Yep.
heads up for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's. I love
Do I
the
have
fact.
claws right now?
Does
You do.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out what it's called. Ugh. I can't read my own sheet. Oh my god.
Spider climb?
Spider climb, and I know for monk.
Gonna turn
Oh yeah,
on
it
some
says at
nice
9th level you
howling
gain the ability
winds.
to move along vertical
Yeah.
surfaces and liquids without falling. So, would that
Yeah.
count?
I think that would count here.
Okay.
Alright, so
Zoom.
I'm going to say that we are now approaching the Colossus in the distance. You would think that the closer you get, a better sense of the size of the beast would be discernible, but the closer you get, the more sand begins to trail through the air, with your visibility growing slim, and the sheer scale grows more and more nauseating. From even a mere 50 feet within the air, it's like peering up the dizzying skyscraper's height. And even though you're not on the ground, with each step of the raging creature, the more you feel your insides begin to shake and tremble within, and your heart's pounding in your ears, desperately trying to silence the deafening nature of it all. You can hardly see the hands in front of your faces, but you can't avoid the silhouette lurking around you all. The world is swallowed by it. It's all you can see, as Nemetha begins to dip in height, her thin wings struggling to fight the supersonic winds created in its wake. But she lowers enough to drift about 5 feet over the ground, keeping as much pace with the thing as she can in its mad dash. May luck be on your sides! We'll meet once more soon! And basically, this
Thanks.
is the drop-off point.
Okay. Are we like? Is this a feather fall drop or is this?
You're 5 feet off the ground. It's just the
Oh,
case
okay.
of, like, you guys are 60 feet away from the Colossus, which is now making a mad
Okay.
dash pace at, like, very quickly. It is moving very blindingly fast right now.
Okay. Ooh.
My favorite.
All right. Well, let's go.
Are you guys,
Heck yeah.
how are you guys getting off? What's, like, the strategy right now?
As always, I'm going to turn into a bat because that seems so I can still keep pace. Well, no, wait, never mind. It's moving really fast. I take it back.
Alright. Did you just want to, like, hop on the ground? Are you guys just hopping down and
that's
trying to
probably
run?
I
the
guess
best
I'm hopping.
phone can do.
Alright, so you
My
guys
movement speed at dash is 120 feet.
So, in a flurry of movement, everyone kind of, like, gets to the side of Nemetha and are going to slowly land onto the ground. I do want everyone to make an acrobatics check, just, like, for flavor's
Bruh.
sake of everything. But I am
Acrobatics?
going to send a playlist for this.
I got a nat 20. Oh my god. Why'd I get a nat 20
Woo!
on the flavor acrobatics?
Put them into rolls for me.
Ah,
Okay.
sensible.
That is just gonna be a do. Not gonna be bad, but it's not gonna be
Ooh,
amazing.
okay. Alright,
Um,
I'm gonna roll for Adrian, and also Bennie. Let me get Adrian's stuff. 17, Adri, and Bennie. Okay, so, there's like a ton of movement, a flurry of it, as you guys start to pile off the sides. First off the bat is Lelee, who is going to immediately take a nice, like, kind of, she's gonna whip out her quarterstaff, and I'd say, like, extend it downwards and do, like, a huge kind of vault onto the ground and make a running start, flip the quarterstaff back into her back, and just start keeping a running pace with this thing as much as possible. Following that is going to be Own with the nat 20. I probably should have let off with the nat 20. I forgot it was a nat 20. But, with surprising agility for someone who has kind of always failed at this whole flying thing, and someone who is the least built for, this whole running and acrobatics type deal, Own is going to very, like, honestly, I'd say that he very cautiously, like, lands onto the ground with a little bit of a roll into a ball, and is gonna get up and start making a charge forwards and such, just, like, very surprisingly hopping across all of, like, the rocks that are uprooting and turning, and keeping a surprising, like, gallop and gait over top of the rushing dunes around you all. Alright, and from there, we are going to have the 17s, as Adrian and Thrux both make a cat-like fall onto the ground, kind of with the same exact pose at the same exact time on each side of the dragon, as they're both, like, kind of just making a very quick run towards things. As Adrian runs, there's, like, a little bit of smoke coming out from the back of her feet. Thrux kind of naturally, with this stature, you feel yourself inclined to lean forward a bit and
Sorry, I'm mad at Snorp.
all fours dash forward. And Benny is honestly just gonna take flight and just start flying over you guys, just like a dash above the winds. And Charpay, it's a little hard to run in sand in high heels.
Yeah.
But you you do an elegant slide off the back of the dragon and are kind of running behind the pack right now. Alrighty, right. Let's get into some absolute wildness. Because as around you guys, you just, you feel, on the ground, it feels like you're getting hit by a jackhammer. Like, all your bones and flesh and organs are vibrating and pounding out of their usual sync, and only in time with the frantic rhythm of the Colossi step. The air is a torrent of impossible winds, like being in the midst of a hurricane with its intensity, tearing loose feathers and fur and everything from their homes. Through the pale orange sunset sky and the rushing sandstorms, you look up, and you can't find the top of the creature anymore. But the only place to go is up. Roll for initiative!
Alright.
Oh boy!
I'm sorry, I just saw in the playlist that there's the Moldoga battle.
Oh yeah.
My
yeah.
least favorite Breath of the Wild thing. I hate it. Oh my
I
god.
love the Molduga. That's on you. Okay, 19.
I don't know.
Adrian.
I didn't even know they existed until I was running through the desert, and
Uh-oh.
it was like, I saw the little,
I see how things are going. I see.
Alright, put them into rolls for me. Oh my gosh, you had all the 20s today.
Bruh.
but yeah.
Alright.
Snorp, I think we switched luck on accident today.
No. Just wait. When it's a roll that really is important, it's
Wait,
gonna
can we
die.
make it canonical that Owen took the luck ring?
Yes, but it would have to be attuned.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Then
Just the
afterwards.
vibes of it, though.
I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, look.
I
take
think
the
this is
luck.
everyone?
Their
Okay.
fingers are broken.
Ooh,
I'm
Dark
not
Souls
used to
Just
so
fix
little
it.
people being initiative. So, top of initiative, we have Unknown.
Coming from someone who had that ring on them, the vibes don't help.
Oh no.
That's fair.
Oh,
So true.
no.
Thank you, Cole. Thank you,
You
Cole.
hate to hear about that.
Thanks, Cole.
Also, Cole,
Let's go.
be on deck. Okay, so, Owen, top of initiative. You are currently 60 feet away from the beast and, where its legs kind of are. You're in this, 60 feet away from the center of the beast. The head of the thing is, probably 300 feet up from where you currently are standing. The back is 300 feet back. So you're in the dead middle of it and 60 feet away, this wise instead of, this wise. Horizontally.
Alright, so I'm probably gonna... So I was probably trying to, run across the beast while looking for,
You are not on the beast, you are running next to the beast.
Sorry,
Yeah.
okay, then run along the side of the beast, still kind of looking for, a hole in their scales or whatever. So,
Okay.
I'm not... So I think that's probably what they're focusing on right now. It's, trying to look at the run.
Okay, I want you to roll a perception check. You are currently 60 feet away, as I said. Do you want to start closing in at any point?
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably trying to get a little closer, yeah.
Okay, I want you to roll an acrobatics check to see if you continue keeping pace. By the way, this is a weird kind of form of combat. You'll kind of get to understand it later. This is mostly going to deal with passive effects and climbing and checks, etc.
Okay, I rolled both perception and acrobatics, so I'll do 16 perception because that's what you said first, and then 15 for my acrobatics. Actually,
But,
I guess I have to have my modifiers. I completely forgot
Please
about
do,
that.
yes. Modifiers are a good thing to have. This is my PSA. Add your modifiers.
All right, that makes the perception 17, and acrobatics will be 17 as well.
Okay, 2 17s. So, with your, I'm saying, do you want to take your dash action for the action of this turn so that you can keep pace?
Yeah.
Okay, you do manage to fall a little bit 40 feet back because you can't keep up with, the 100-foot gate of this goddamn thing. So you're starting to fall back a little bit to about the second set of middle legs. There is about 8 sets of legs on this thing, so you are probably about on leg set 5. So on the leg set 5, as you're kind of running towards it with this little gallop, you do start to close in a little bit to kind of probably I'd say you move in 30 feet closer, horizontally. So I'm just gonna quickly do the math in my head. So if you were 60 and you took away the 3, so you are now 30 feet away from it. That dexterity saving throw, you feel as the ground beneath you is shaking and like giant things of rubble are like uprooting from the ground and such. Rocks are flying around you, and you can hardly see in front of your face. But thankfully, you are no human. You do not have the qualms against you. You do not feel the pain of sand in your eyes. So, with your own robotic screens, you're able to open them up and get a scan of the surroundings around you. And you do notice on one of these legs, it's in fact the one, like, basically one set of legs back from you, there is a gigantic tree lodged into its knee.
Right? And owner's gonna yell, "Do you guys see that tree back there? I think that may be a weakness spot."
Okay, I am just gonna say, you guys cannot hear this.
Yeah, okay.
That makes sense. I kind of figured they couldn't hear, but that doesn't mean own.
What? Is message
What are you talking about?
I make message a bonus action in combat, because...
But you know what? Own wouldn't think of that. Own just yelled. They wouldn't think. Yeah.
You get no response.
Yeah, got. I mean, maybe after no response, Owen would send a message to just who would be the first if Owen glances back, who would be the first person they see.
Who has the lowest movement speed? Who has 30 feet movement speed? And nothing higher. Charpay and Thrux. Okay, so it would either be Charpay or Thrux, and I'm gonna say because Charpay got off last that it would be Charpay.
Okay.
And then Owen will message saying, and they're the basically saying tree weakness spot.
Can Charpay see that? Can I open my eyes?
If you turn around, unfortunately, it is not within 20 feet of your vision right now, so you cannot see it. Because of the sandstorm, you guys only have about 20 feet of vision around you all.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, I'll think about the tree.
Alright, and that's my turn.
Alright, that is Owen's turn. So you guys have 20 feet of vision, 20 feet of hearing, I will say, for this encounter.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Owen has fallen behind. You guys have no clue where Owen is. Owen could be dead for all you know.
Yay!
I mean,
All right.
I know they're not, but...
That is going to be your turn, Owen, as the tremors, like, kind of shake the ground around you. Sand is kicking up in front of you, and you are going to get buffeted for 1 point of bludgeoning damage by the sandstorm. Fun passive effects. Don't we love it?
Alright, fun. But you know, I'm not gonna die anymore from that, so...
But with your surprising athletics in this type of environment, you are like running up the rubble as it is being uprooted from the ground, like running across trees that are getting torn out and such, and you are doing surprisingly well at the moment as you land down onto the ground and keep pace with this thing as much as possible. Next up
My
in
luck is
initiative...
gonna change at some point. For the
Next up
record.
in
I know that it
initiative
will.
is Adrian. Adrian is going to dash forward, and she's going to use all her 100 movement speed to keep exact pace with this thing right now.
Fast as fuck.
She is a very fast person. And I think she is going to use her aggressive bonus action to move her full movement speed, which is 50, even further up. So she is going to actually start getting a lead on this thing, and it's going to start running 50 feet forwards, and that's going to be her bonus action. As an action, she is going to summon a wildfire spirit next to her. So basically, you guys see as like a giant flame is going to just appear around you guys, and it kind of takes the form of a miniature, like an oriental kind of dragon that swirls around Adrian's entire body. And she's gonna start running forwards, and as she's running forward, she's gonna go, "I'm gonna go for the head, okay?"
Well, we can't hear her, but...
No, you can, because she's running out. You know, this is as she's running away from you guys.
I see.
And
Yes.
I believe that's all she can do with her current set. Okay, but the wildfire spirit goes right after her. And let me quickly check, because druids are weird. They never have their formatting online. It's weird. So this wildfire spirit has 30 feet of flying speed. So Adrian is just going to basically hop on top of this wildfire spirit, and because it has its action right after, it is going to move. It's going to do the dash action, move 30 feet more as hovering, but I am going to make it or going to move 60 feet forward, but I'm going to make a dexterity saving throw. It succeeds. So basically, in the distance, you see as this like bright light kind of shoots through all of the firestorm and is going to head over to the side of this giant Colossus creature, as Adrian is going to take her Naginata out and is going to try and stab into the side of this thing to basically just create leverage as she's going to start to try and climb this. And that's a nat 1. So Adrian is going to attempt to swing, but unfortunately a giant piece of rubble is going to get uprooted and fly up to both her. Her wildfire spirit is going to take the damage for her. And it manages to survive, as Adrian is going to, like, basically as the rubble hits the wildfire spirit, she's going to slash at that, cut the, like, bolter in half and such with, like, flaming incisions in the middle, and continue riding on her spirit, and is just going to, like, God damn it! All right, let's keep pace, buddy! And is going to pat the little spirit on the head. Okay, so we are now past the 20s and the 19s, which means we are in range for a layer action. I am going to roll a D100.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot that you made us roll.
Let me have a look at my funny
There's
numbers. I'm
something
sure
going
it'll
to
be relevant
happen
soon.
if it matches up with any of what we rolled.
I forgot my number. This is
Okay,
a plural.
I rolled a 73, which is on Triao's list, but Triao is not in this encounter. So you guys see, like, right next to you guys, within, like, your kind of running circle, this is where most people are right now, as a large lightning bolt cracks down and hits the ground, like, right next to you guys. This thing creates a passive storm around it, I will say.
Bro. Okay.
But it does not hit you guys.
Bro.
Okay. Next initiative, we are going to have, the Emerald Dragon, which I'm just gonna roll for real quick. Okay, cool.
You know what?
You guys
I'm
don't
very
see it.
thankful. I'm very thankful to have doubles in the numbers I rolled.
All right, and Lelee, your turn.
Oh, yay! Okay, I know exactly what I want to do. Thanks for the storm, by the way.
Of course.
I'm going to. Oh, I just realized that this sounds really morbid when I say it out loud. She's still got blood on her, right?
Take a sip.
She's gonna sit there just like, oh, he wants us to survive. It's okay. And she's just gonna like rip the band-aid off and take a good old yep. And I'm going to activate the charged blood lightning.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
How close am I to the storm that the lightning bolt left earlier?
That hit, like, about 15 feet away from you guys, but the storm is, like, it's kind of trailing around the Behir as it moves. You guys know the dragons in Breath of the Wild and how they kind of had those elements swirling them the whole time? That's basically what's happening with this giant fucking Behir.
Okay, and then I suppose, would I be able to take a dash as my bonus action to keep pace with the 100 and... Hold on, I'm pretty sure that'd be 100 feet of movement speed.
Yeah, absolutely. You are keeping pace right now with the exact center of this thing. Do you want to veer in a little bit as you're doing this and start heading closer to it to start? Okay. So I'm gonna say, honestly,
and then,
you with this.
Yeah, I want to hold up.
Speed, you can close the distance and make it towards one of these feet if you want to start trying to climb it. However, I am gonna make you make an acrobatics check.
Of course.
Sorry, a dexterity saving throw.
Will I get hit by any of the lightning when I'm doing this?
No, not yet. The lightning happens basically at random.
Okay. In that case, I'll just take the dex save and
Can we, you know what?
Go for the leg.
Can we get a Cole quip for this moment right now? I would like a Cole moment.
For what, specifically?
For everything happening. Give us a Cole quip.
A quip?
Yes.
Boy, ain't he big.
Good, thank you.
Thanks,
So true.
Cole. Thanks, Radical.
All right, Lelee, what's up?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and for a leg.
What'd you get for the dexterity saving throw?
Oh, right. I don't know why I completely forgot. That was a scuffed roll. I have, like, earrings on my dice mat.
Interesting. Dying.
Choking on gum, of all things.
Okay.
I don't know how to do math.
You can. I believe in you.
That's
You
a
know
28.
28, excellent. So, once again, as things are getting uprooted right before your feet, like, you are barefoot sprinting across these things, like, at some point, like, a huge, like, flurry of sand is going to break out in front of you. But you honestly just, like, force palm a hand out, and it's just, like, around you all, as it just, like, exits around the area around you. And you manage to keep pace perfectly, and are now running right next to one of its feet, which is, like, stomping and pounding into the ground next to you. You can barely hear anything in your ears besides just, like, thundering, bellowing footsteps.
Okay. I think that's all I can do for now.
Do you want to try and jump on?
Would that count as an action? Because I dashed as my action and the charge blood is a bonus action.
Oh, then yeah, that's all you can do. All you're doing right now is keeping pace, if that's the case. Okay, excellent. Next in initiative, where is initiative? Next in initiative is going to be Bennie. Bennie is currently flying, and I believe
Do you want me to
that
quickly
Bennie...
Do you want me to quickly write the initiative order for you? So
Yes,
you don't
please.
have
That
to
would be very helpful. Thank you for being
I can do
initiative
that
boy.
right there.
Excellent, excellent. So, Bennie is going to continue to fly and is also going to try and veer inwards, but he is, with, like, the raging winds around him, he is going to very much struggle to keep his, himself in the air, and I'm going to roll a saving throw as he gets within 20 feet of this thing. That one!
Man.
My luck is always bad when I'm the allies, guys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Side.
It's okay. I'm sorry, guys. So, Bennie, I believe Bennie is about 20 feet in the air and is about 20 feet away from here. So, Bennie is going to fall prone.
Get up, bitch.
Yeah, Bennie is gonna fall prone, and basically, the wind is going to, like, streak through his wings, which are very, like, small and made of bone structure, and they're not really good for keeping him in the air, per se. And as he falls onto the ground, you guys hear a yelp. Own, you actually see as, like, Bennie's entire body just goes, like, zooming past you as he falls way behind. And we are going to roll that bludgeoning damage, as Bennie is basically going to fall into a bunch of rubble that is soon uprooted as the creature stomps right next to Bennie. Thankfully, not on Bennie. Do that, and then what's the damage on that? Okay. Don't worry about the dice I'm rolling, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe we should be worried.
Yes, Lizzie whoops.
34 points of bludgeoning damage.
Not worry.
34 points of bludgeoning damage, and Bennie is currently prone on the ground.
How far do you fucking fall?
Pretty fall. Actually, it was not the fall that really did the damage. It's the fact that the ground is tremoring and actively earthquaking beneath Bennie right now.
Okay. Well.
As Bennie is basically buried in rubble behind, like, basically behind you, Own.
Well,
Good to know,
I
good to
can't
know.
see him. I can't fucking help you.
That's Bennie's turn. Charpay, your turn.
Yeah, alright. Well, I mean, first thing I want to do is, hold on, what's the range of Hex? 90 feet, yeah. I want to cast Hex on the Leech, the Here.
You absolutely can. It's hexed.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess disadvantage on Dex, that would be wise.
Excellent.
And yeah, man, and with everything that's going on, Charpay's really just running on instinct. And the instincts are ape. I want to King Kong this shit.
Yeah! Big gorilla!
Giant ape.
Charpay, you don the mask of the beast, and then giant ass ape.
Just a big glittery fucking gorilla.
Big pink gorilla poofs out, like smoke trails behind you as your form like breaks out, and you're now doing like the knuckle-handed like run alongside the Behir. Do you want to just do you want to veer inwards and wait for a leg to appear before you jump on it or something?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah,
Cool.
I have a climbing speed, but I'm not
What's
particularly
your
good at
movement
Dex.
speed?
It's 40 feet, so
Okay,
dashing
40, you
80.
can veer exactly inwards. Yeah.
Nice.
All right, I want you to roll a dexterity saving throw for the rubble.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm not particularly good at Dex as an ape, so we'll see.
Surprising, considering you're an ape.
Yeah, it doesn't give me fucking proficiency on saving throws or anything, so that's a 14.
That succeeds. So you manage to once again, like as literally an old petrified tree is gonna shoot out and spike from the ground, and you manage to leap up and grab onto it and rope yourself around, and then jump off and land onto the leg of the thing. However, it is very slippery. That is the problem with this giant ass thing. So.
Yeah.
You do need something sharp to climb this thing, and you are just oh, actually, you have a climbing speed.
I do.
Excellent. Then you don't need something sharp.
That's what you like to hear.
So do you want to
If it
use
comes to that, though, I could use.
So do you want to use the rest of
my
your
tiny
40?
little fucking scythe as ice picks.
Do you want to use the rest of your 40 feet to start climbing upwards?
Yeah, probably just dashing as my action.
Okay, excellent. So you dash upwards, but every single time it like rams a step into the ground, you feel your entire body like tremble, and a bone shivering like a chill goes up your body, and you are going to take 10 points of bludgeoning damage just from being on this goddamn leg. But you are starting to climb up as you guys watch as Ape Charpay starts making their way up this giant Colossus. Shadow of the Colossus.
Wilfred would have wanted.
Charpay is an ape. Thrux, your turn.
Okay.
Hi, kitty.
I'm gonna. Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna run to.
Hey, you're gonna be good at climbing.
I'm gonna go ahead and. How far am I from it? I imagine I'm very far right now.
40 feet away, horizontally.
So I'm gonna go ahead and use my full movement speed, and then bonus action dash.
All right.
To get as close as I can.
You are very close to a dexterity saving throw as you start to enter the rubble zone.
Natural 20.
You do a
love to hear
flip. You do a
Guys, I
goddamn
told you I should
flip
change my
over
dice.
you do a flip over a boulder, and you land on another boulder and leap off of that boulder. Ridiculous, man.
And I'm going to, if I'm close enough, try to take my let's see, do I want to use that, or do I want to
You
go with the saber?
you are like next to the one that like Charpay. You are on the same leg that Charpay is.
Okay.
It's cat-like acrobatics.
Exactly.
Dude, I swear to Christ. I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to stab my cutlass into it if I can, as hard as I can.
If you want to, actually, I'm gonna throw a suggestion out to you. This is entirely up to you. But you could theoretically throw the cutlass upwards and teleport onto it to get extra distance.
You see, I was totally gonna pull a Dishonored and do that. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Actually,
I'm
if
gonna
I
say
can
that
do it
with your dash speed, you can like get onto the foot of the thing, and you see Charpay up ahead, blazing a trail.
Specifically because I think this will work the best. I'm gonna go ahead and stab my sword into it, and then throw my cutlass up, be teleported with the sword, and stab.
Excellent. Sounds like
again.
sounds like a goddamn plan. Roll to hit that short
Roll
sword
to hit?
with the cutlass.
Second natural 20.
Oh my god!
Whoa!
So with perfect precision,
That's
you
the
like
two difference apparently.
what is the range of your cutlass?
Guys, I'm working on my luck.
I don't have. Let me go ahead and
Okay.
check this on the cheat sheet, but I don't know it off the top of my head. On Mark.
Oh my goodness!
No. What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
It is 60 feet, 30 to 60 feet.
30 to 60 feet? Let me check something. You know what? With a nat 20, let's double that. So, with maybe the most intense shot in the entire world, Thrux, you rear it back with perfect precision and such. Like, you hate the fact that this feels like a really good body for throwing stuff. And
Oh,
you
no.
manage to...
Are you also technically a tabaxi?
He is a Tivaxi, so he has climbing speed. Or a shifter.
And also tabaxi dash.
Your face!
Yeah, Tivaxi, I believe, also get dash as a bonus action. So... Or, like,
So I've already.
Anyways,
already
yeah, you
used my
already have. But
bonus
anyways, so you throw it up there, and you watch as it just goes, like, so high up that you can no longer see it. And, like, you listen in, like, very deeply, and you don't even hear it hit anything. but you look around you and it doesn't fall either. So you assume that it's made purchase. And are you gonna teleport to it?
I teleport to it.
All right, and Charpay, you look down and you see Thrux. Is there anything you want to like say or do that's cool as hell as you do this sick teleport?
They just keep coming.
Charpay just gives him a big stupid 8 thumbs up.
Yeah, I teleport up, and as I said, like as soon as I teleport, I slam my short sword in as well to get some purchase to keep my grip on.
Excellent.
So if we're talking realistically, every time I pull it out to throw it again, I drop a little bit unless I have something else to hold on.
Yeah, so you slam it into the like the side of this thing, and you watch as like this giant like spurt of blood is going to like bubble and like right onto your face. But you know, it's a-okay. You managed to get like perfect purchase into it and like a little bit of a you've gotten a surprising amount of cut, like a surprisingly good cut on that thing. I will make you roll damage for that like nat 20 throw. But yeah, and you like managed to keep your grip. You don't for the life of you want to look down right now, but hey, you're pretty far up. And you think you can see the top.
I'm afraid of dice. Of heights. Damn it, not dice.
I'm also afraid of dice. Personally.
Right. And
that is going to be max damage because I'm on a luck streak right now.
Let's go.
And I'm going to take a layer action and roll another D100.
Suddenly don't like this anymore.
All right, let me look at the special little dice area. And let's see, does anyone have this number? You guys are lucky because nobody had the number 8 in their dice rolls. As another lightning strike is just going to crack off in the distance and like land probably right next to Own this time. Okay, so next up, actually that's all for initiative, but the Behir is going to just continue to kind of keep its movement up. And in the distance, actually nobody can see it before, but the people who are running on the ground are starting to see grass starting to appear beneath their legs, giving you the idea that you're starting to head into a grassier area. Okay, and we are going to move to the top of initiative here. So that is going to be first is Own.
Yep. All right. Question: can I still see where the tree is in the what it called?
Yes, you're keeping chase, so you are.
Right.
You can see the tree.
Yep. And I will use my movement to keep up pace, but also, but I am going to use magic missiles on that area that I can see there.
Excellent.
I want to cast it at 4th level, actually.
4th level magic missile. Excellent.
Yep.
I'm gonna go to the washroom real quick, but do that damage for me.
Yep. All right, I will do that right now. It's all right. Create 3 dice, 1d4.
Yeah. No, you have it ready.
I gotta do math to figure out how many darts I have. I know it's not hard math, but I'm on the spot. It's 3, and then I cast it at 2nd, so 4, 3rd.
I'm back.
And 6 darts. All right, roll 6d4.
I just rotated more than I meant to.
All right, and then. All right, that's 18 damage.
Why did I pull out so many tissues earlier? I know you called me out on this, Snarf, but
I did. Why did you pull out so many tissues?
Use them.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
But now my background looks messy.
All right, so that was 18 damage.
Hello.
Cool. So you like sling out your hands, just like 1, 2, 3, 4. How many darts was that, by the way?
That was 6 darts.
Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
You like throw them all out, and they start blasting against this gigantic weeping willow tree. And you see that its like roots are spiraling into the thing. And as you're casting each of these magic missiles, you see as like branches like fly off into the distance. They get absolutely like swept up by the wind, never to be seen again. And you actually hear, as the creature has taken notice of this, as you hear a giant like. All of you guys hear this.
This was kind of my hope. Actually, I'm terrified, but this was kind of my hope to slow it.
I mean, yeah, if it's If it's not murdering the Emerald Dragon actively.
And yeah, it's like shaking all of your guys' like entire souls, and I think everyone is going to go ahead and take 4 thunder damage. Just
That's
from
alright.
the sheer
I can see
loudness
that.
of it all.
Snorp!
I'm gonna double that for Thrux. You take 8 because cat
No!
ears. Actually, I'm doubling it for Lelee too because of elf ears.
No!
Man!
So yeah, Owen, you're gonna just keep pace besides that? Alright, so it is actively limping on this foot now. Like, you see, it's kind of like has a little bit of a tilt to its gait now, and is starting to rock a little bit up at the top, which means for the people hanging on, can you guys all make me a dexterity saving throw?
Why is that a third natural 20?
Bro!
What?
X dice have.
No, I think that you're getting good luck because you're 2.
Yeah.
Don't say that. I swear to Christ.
Gorilla.
You have seen me get this level of luck before.
Alright, so with
Do I get any
feline
benefit from being a
agility,
fucking gorilla?
Thrux, you manage. Yeah, you get advantage, Charpay. You're gorilla.
Okay, God bless.
You like perfectly keep on and like are kind of doing like an acrobatic sway and a little like around your sword, like a huge acrobatic swing around it, and like kind of cat's perch on top of it as you like wait the rumbling out. And you were perfectly fine up here. And Charpay, what'd you get for dex?
I got a 12.
Let me see if that's. You fall about 10 feet downwards.
Okay, that's fine.
But you don't fall prone, so like you lose a bit of your gait
Okay.
and like your nails, like your gorilla nails, like try and dig in and scratch, but you can't even manage to pierce. But you can't even manage to pierce the scaly armor of it. Acrylic gorilla nails, no! Horrendous. Okay, that is going to be Owen's turn. Next up is Adrian. Adrian is going to close the distance between herself and this thing, and is going to take her Naginata, and is going to stab it in to start trying to make the ascent. Okay, so she takes her Naginata, spins it around, and just right into the side of this, as a little bit of a flame just like juts out from it. Let me see if there's anything else she wants to do besides just climbing. I don't think there's anything else she wants to do here. But I am going to just like make her take the rest of her movement speed, which is 30 feet up. As she's going to just like basically how she's getting up, and I'm gonna make her dexterity for like acrobatics check for this because she's only using one weapon, is she is going to like take one hand and like try and dig her nails deep into the thing, and somehow manages to get a little bit of purchase around one of the scales, and is going to take her Naginata, slam it in very quickly, and that's how she's climbing this goddamn thing. All while like her wildfire spirit is right behind her trying to keep up pace. And I'm going to make her wildfire spirit basically do the rest of the thing, and is going to make it use all 30 of its speed to get Adrian up a little bit further. So she's about like, what, 100 feet up now, this thing, starting to climb up. And is then going to make it do a fiery teleportation and teleport 15 more feet up. And like she gets her Naginata stabbed in again, and is just going to hold on there with her spirit like winding around her, as she's going to start looking around this beast to see like if there's anything of note around here. And she does not find anything. There is a gorilla. And she is going to also... No, I believe she's used her bonus action. No, she is not, actually. She's going to bonus action send a message to probably Thrux, and is just going to go, "There's nothing up ahead that I can see so far on this second set of legs up here. Anything over on your side?"
Do I see anything?
Nothing out of the ordinary yet.
Yeah, I respond back. No, nothing yet.
She's gonna send another message.
Going.
Meet you at the top.
Yep.
All right, and that's Adrian's turn. Next, we're gonna go to Emerald Dragon. I'm gonna roll again. You guys hear in the distance a loud, like, roar of pain. And I'm gonna do layer action, roll a d100. I love the from everyone.
This is the first time I've actively hoped to get hit by lightning.
I have my
Strike me down, Leech.
Okay. This is
you
surprising.
Don't have the
once again, nobody gets hit. Another lightning strike crashes down.
No!
The odds are
better.
The odds are great, but I mean, it's possible.
All right, Lelee, your turn.
Well, I could have gotten struck by lightning, but I guess my chances are low. So
They should be
I'm gonna
higher than this.
They should. I should get hit by lightning. I
You
deserve
could
it.
ask Gorilla. Triao did it once.
True, Triao did ask that once and got struck by lightning.
I don't think she'd know that though.
She was
either
there.
way.
No,
I
yeah,
was.
Was she there? I don't remember when it was.
She was Spring Bay? I don't know. Who knows? Lelee, go.
I was.
Yeah, you were
whatever.
there. You were there.
God, okay, I guess. Because I guess talking, is that an action? Doing this, would
no,
that be
free
an action?
Free action.
Alright. As I'm running, I'm just gonna like, hit me with all you've got!
I'm gonna roll a d20 for like random luck. Actually, I'm gonna roll another d100. I'm gonna roll another d100 and see if it gets you.
Hit me.
Let me check the table.
What
That is
is
a 10
it?
out of 100 chance. And you hear a thunder crack as you get slammed in the face by a giant
Let's
bolt
go!
of lightning.
Let's go.
That's the lightning.
What the?
So yeah, Lelee, you just get
Girl is
struck
looking
by a
kinda
bolt
different.
of lightning as it just charges up your body and like enters your veins and such. They start to glow underneath you, and you just like let out this sudden yell of fury because oh god, lightning, but also yes, lightning.
Yeah. It's like, wow. I'm gonna
That's what
continue
she's
doing
like.
this. Anyway, I have a full. The staff of striking is completely charged up, because I,
You are not currently at a weak point though. You would be striking just normal shell.
Okay. Do you have one round of initiative until the lightning stuff goes again? So.
It just kind of goes at random. It's a layer action, so I choose.
No,
when
I
it
mean
goes.
until the charged blood depletes.
Yeah.
So, next turn I can do something with the weak points, but I think would I be able to dash up the 100 feet?
Yeah.
Because I do have that ability.
Absolutely. Okay, honestly, because you're going up the same leg, I think, as the other, like, climbers and such, so, Charpay, you're still monkey climbing up, and you see Lelee, absolute mad lad, just, like, on her own 2 feet, start walking vertically up this thing and start running for her life, like, trailing electricity behind her. And, Thrux, since you're 120 feet up, you see, like, at the bottom of your vision as Lelee is just death sprinting, like, straight up this thing.
Can I yell down? Yo!
Yo! And since, okay, because I have not done a bonus action this turn,
Yeah.
I am going to spend a key point into another dash
Holy crap, okay. Yeah,
and run
so,
up another 100 feet.
So you then, you do the yo, and then you watch as Lelee, literally the Flash, just starts to
A race, eh?
Yeah!
right up the side of this thing. So you're about 200 feet up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you are about, like, 60 feet away from the top of this thing.
Launch. I said, let's go.
Do you want to dash again? Use another key point?
Could I?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go!
Get me 100 feet in 6 seconds.
300 feet!
In 6 seconds, Lelee.
This is what Wilfred would have wanted.
This is what Wilfred would have wanted. And Lelee, you just, like, speed up to the top and make a giant flip and land down on this, like, surface with a huge superhero pose. Like, lightning juts out from, like, your fist as you slam it into the ground. And you stand up, ready for chaos and hell. And you
Let's
are now
go!
on top of the back of the thing, where you see a giant patch running down the back of this thing's spine of, like, exposed scar tissue.
I can't do anything this turn, but I have a plan.
All right. But as you are as your eyes kind of focus on this, you kind of just realize, oh my god, your legs are burning with strain and sweat and the mucus of the slick creature that coats every single part of them.
Alright.
You're also, like, burning with heat as all your veins are alight with thunder, and there's the taste of iron in the back of your throat. You can hardly see with the sting of sand and acidic sweat and like tears coating your eyes from how much effort you just put into all of that. But you see the glow of the eye up above you, which you wish was the sun. But for now, that must do, as you hoist yourself up over the side of the creature and onto its muscular back. And through the bellowing winds, you hear an ugly, wretched sound, as though the blinding yellow glow, as through the blinding yellow glow, you see a figure of an approaching shadow as a large, bloated Leech Behir crawls like a spider towards you, electricity crackling in the back of its throat as it hisses. And Lelee, as you kind of stand there getting ready and like, honestly, what are you doing when you see this thing like...
Probably just getting ready to take the blow.
You hold your hands up, and you like peek your eyes through, and you no longer see it in front of you. But you see a shadow suddenly cast right over top of you, as I want you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Alright. $16.
16? So, you hold your hands up, trying to block it, but you are immediately pinned down by the thing's girth as it opens up its rows and rows of spinning, hungering teeth. And you see in the back of its throat a bright red light beginning to glow as a crackling rings out, and a deafening noise echoes through the air. But not a dragon breath. A gunshot. And the Behir goes still, and you see thick redness bubble out from its forehead as smoke trails, and it stumbles back and collapses and slides right off the slick edge of its mother and goes plummeting to the endless bottom below. And a man lowers his smoking gun. Cole, would you like to describe your character?
I suppose. I mean, you can also get the art of them.
I am going to get the art.
Whoa!
Kind of bold for shooting a gun in a sandstorm, I gotta say.
They are a satyr.
Nice.
I'm not good at, like, describing physical appearances. I guess they have kind of, like, their hair into a ponytail. Right now, they have goggles over their eyes. They do have horns sticking out. There's the art of what they're wearing.
Ballin'?
Ballin'.
Ballin'.
Is that a keyblade? Oh!
That's what they look like.
It's a key gun, baby.
Whoa!
What the?
Is that an eye on the artwork?
So,
I suppose that so I'm assuming I did not pre-plan how they were going to enter, but I'm assuming they noticed that they were just saving Lelee.
pretty much, like you lower your gun and you see how you see figures.
Loops,
Okay,
I just rolled to see this figure and I got a nat 20.
Oh my god, you can see their face! You can see their
Jesus
face,
Christ.
Lelee. You see in a break of sand as this, like, features, like, perfectly, like, you have not seen features this clear in a good while. And you also see a little buddy scurry out onto their shoulder, a little silky anteater, hooked onto it. And yeah.
They're gonna be holding out their gun and just, you okay?
God?
Not quite.
Alright,
Okay,
Ryder.
so like an angel? I'm just sorry, you're like... Am I dead?
No, I don't think so.
Yes! Anyways. You killed that thing?
Yes.
Okay. It's been a while since I've seen a gun. Anyways.
Lucky for you, I'm sure you'll be seeing a lot more of them soon.
Are you threatening me?
I'm here to help.
Okay, just don't shoot me.
Alright. Let me change your icon on the slides of all of us on the facecam slide, and I'm gonna put you in initiative right after Lelee. So it is your turn, Cole.
Yeah.
Also,
I say,
the only reason I
Ryder?
said God is because...
So I'm just standing on top of this thing, right?
Yeah, you're just straight up here, straight ballin', gun out.
Alright. So if Lelee can still see what's going on, you see as he sorry, I don't know what gun he was using.
Just
for
like
that.
on anyone you want.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say, he starts to lower it down to this key ring he has on his side, and you kind of just see it like shrink down into the size of a key and gets put right back on. And he starts fiddling with all of them. You're like, all right, this will do the trick. And he's gonna pull it out. And right now I'm going to use the chainsaw gun.
Oh, hell yeah. So you see as he takes out a key, and it just like unfurls and like into a massive gun that straight up has a chainsaw blade as a bayonet and looks like a key as well.
And he's just gonna look down and just... I'm going to attack with it and just stab it into the
scarred part?
the gear.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Go wild. Roll to hit.
Alright.
Also, I will clarify, the only reason I said God is because the only face that Lelee has been able to concretely see has been Conductor and God. Like, that is the two.
The first roll of this character is a 9, which will modify to a 13.
Ow.
That hits.
Okay.
You can still
but
be sick.
I'm going
You can
to
still
use
be sick.
my 2 other extra attacks. So basically, this guy is just like facing down and just...
And while this
3
is happening,
times.
Lelee, you watch his blood just like starts covering every single part of it, just like shooting all over his face and shit.
Let's go!
Okay. First one is 13, you said that hits. Second
Yeah.
one, dirty 20.
That hits.
Third hit is going to be a 10.
Since it's the scarred part, that hits.
Okay.
That cuts through
all
it,
right.
yeah.
I will roll damage for all of that then.
Oh yeah, baby.
And these all... Oh, and since these are melee attacks, they all get boosted by my...
Your ridiculous
my
+4
modifier.
strength.
Guys,
All right.
I have really good modifiers.
I want to read out the modifiers for you all. Ryder has a +4 to strength, a +4 to dex, a +3 to con, a +2 to wisdom, a +1 to intelligence, and a +4 for charisma.
Nah, man.
Yes. I will say, does any of the blood, does it go with the wind, or could
Yeah,
I
some of-
potentially take some of it?
I mean, you can. There's like globs of it, like starting to pull out, and like a little bit of pus that's starting to writhe out from this giant thing.
Yeah, because I just use, well, I can't use
and
it
I will say,
every day.
Thrux, from where you are hanging, you start to see a giant puddle of blood trailing down the leg that you're, like the side you're currently on.
Well, I think this is the first time I've actually had to, like, calculate this much damage for such a small attack.
To make it comforting, Thrux, I think you would know that Lelee doesn't actually bleed.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I mean, I think I'd imagine that I could probably piece together that it's...
The Leech
At least
Behir.
that's what would be
The
my
Behir.
initial reaction
Yeah.
here, so... I'm not too worried about
What's your
Lelee.
damage, man?
That is going to be 32 damage for the combined
Ooh.
hit.
Nice!
Zooey mama. All right, you raise this up, and you just basically just like, and you reach your hand in and you pull out a whole chunk of spine, and just like chuck it out,
okay.
and there's blood starting to gush from this thing as it makes another gigantic shriek out into the open.
As he tosses the spine,
if
Yeah.
he's doing that, then he's gonna take it out and just be like, "Won't eat that anymore," and toss it behind him.
But the spine would go by me by any chance?
Actually, Thrux, I want you to roll a dexterity saving throw to see if it hits you in the face.
Thank you, Cole! Appreciate you!
If it
That's
goes
actually-
past me, can I try to catch it?
Do you say dex saving throw? It
Yeah.
doesn't- Okay, so, that is going to be, 18 plus 5 is...
A lot.
I
Okay.
think you're okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you managed to nimbly just like dodge out of the way as it comes down. Charpay, roll a dexterity
I'm-
saving throw.
Yeah.
Can I
Is
yell
there
out?
any way I
Yeah.
can try to catch it?
Yeah, sure, but if you got a high enough dex, I'll let you.
Okay.
Can I
okay.
just yell up?
Yeah.
I don't think they can hear me, but... Lelee, what
I'm
the fuck?
I'm gonna use a little indomitable because I got a nat 1. I'm gonna do that again.
Charpay
Yeah,
gets
do I hear what-
beamed.
Do I
Yeah,
hear
you-
it?
that's a
Yeah,
12.
you hear it. That's a 12.
Alright,
It
I'm gonna-
falls past you, unfortunately, but you see it come down.
Okay.
It doesn't hit
That's
you.
alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's
lean
alright.
as far over as I can without falling and just go, "This guy's got a chainsaw!"
You hear that?
Thrux can, just barely. Actually, he just
Okay.
he just hears, guy has a chainsaw!
What?
Alright,
She's gonna-
is that your turn? Do you want to
Let it
go
go.
overkill and double
Oh,
this
me?
all up?
Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah.
I guess I could do more because I do have a bonus action. You know what? I should have done this before, but I have Hunter's Mark.
Let's go.
Ooh,
Hey.
yum, yum, yum,
There we
yum,
go.
yum.
A bonus action, so I'll go ahead and use that. So
If
I'm
you
going
action
to.
surge, you could fucking brutalize this thing.
Let's go.
Wow. How many classes does this man have?
One.
Gunslinger is a fighter sub.
my God.
I
Like-
see. Oh, I see. I'm used to Hunter's Mark meaning Ranger. I see.
Oh well, the thing is, I got a feat. That means I have
Yeah.
that
I see,
picked
I
Hunter's
see.
for it.
Gunslingers
Makes
are
sense.
really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ryder
so
gang.
I am now going
gang.
to I'm not gonna mark it, which means I deal an extra 1d6 damage whenever I attack it,
So
and
you, like-
I have advantage on perception or
I
survival.
honestly want to say that with your chainsaw thing, like, you carved the symbol of a key, and it's starting to glow with the hunter's mark now.
All right. Here, let me look at action surge.
You just
Additional-
you get a whole other
doesn't-
turn of initiative, basically. Just
Yeah.
run it back
Oh.
is basically the deal.
So that doesn't allow me to use my extra attacks again, though, does it?
Yeah, it does. Run it again.
It does.
It's
Yeah,
like a
run it
whole
again.
other turn.
Your
Yeah.
attack
Oh.
action includes all of that, and you get
It's-
another action.
Yeah,
Oh, you're right.
yeah. It's the do
Oh,
it again
good.
button.
This post was made by Fighter Gang.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just a local
hang on.
wizard.
Let me roll. Can I roll perception to see
Yeah.
if I see any other weak points, such as its eyes or anything?
Yeah, sure.
Uh,
Well, actually, sir, I don't think
Yeah?
you can roll
Oh,
that.
right. Right, I can't.
So
that's
you
true.
can't. You would
Are
have
we-
to
are
ask
we in the
for
no
some
face
help
gang?
here.
Are we in the no face gang?
Blind.
I see. I see.
Would you like
I
to ask?
forgot.
Would you like to call in a favor from Lelee or something?
Okay.
Phone a friend. Are we friends?
Or you could get your little buddy to roll it.
I'm like, Lelee can't help either.
You know what? Sure. He's gonna look at, the little buddy he's got on his shoulder and just be like,
Little buddy.
You're
It's like starts to do a little whistling sound and like sniff around and start to look. Lelee, you just see this little baby little anteater start to crawl up right on top of their head and like swirl around their arms and do a little lookout position on top of there. And I'm gonna
Oh
have
my
it
God,
roll
that's-
perception.
So wicked.
Nat 20!
Let's go! Let's go!
So they're gonna crawl down and like tap Ryder on the face twice, and
okay.
they're gonna make like a very specific like. I can't whistle. Snort,
Valid,
whistle,
valid.
whistle something for me. Thank you. Sure,
do
that
it.
makes a very specific whistle, or so that you kind of get the sense of like, 12 o'clock, right in front of you, baby.
Okay.
And do you want to aim your gun at one of the-
Well, what do I see?
So, what does your friend little buddy see?
Oh, yeah.
Your little buddy
Yeah.
sees one of the eyes because it's turned its head around to look at what is happening to its back.
Oh, right.
And it is about, the eye, I would say, is about 200 feet away. Which I think
Okay.
you have at least one gun that can reach the range of.
I do. It's just the... Okay, I'm always confused by the, this/this ranges. Is it the second number that's, what your range is?
Oh god, I never know with this thing. I think it's that's like... Oh my god.
Isn't it between
Oh, no,
those
Liv.
two numbers what range you have to, not have disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. And, so you said how far away was it?
200 feet.
Okay, 200 feet. Let's see. I do have a couple things that could make that. It's just the question of what do I want to do?
You could move forward to make it, less of a hassle.
I guess that's true, because
At 180.
I don't have enough. Yeah, but that's still with the choices I have. That's not gonna affect anything. So you know what? Still holding this chainsaw gun. Why don't I just
You want to tell
Actually,
Lelee
no,
to duck first of all?
hang on? I'm not doing that. I'll do...
There's a lot of options here.
Oh yeah. You know what? He's gonna instead like put down the I think I can do this for free, like switching weapons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then pull out a sniper rifle that he's got. And so do I have? Is Lelee in front of me, like where the eye is?
Yeah.
Okay. Then it's gonna be like, all right. I want to get out of the way for this.
Gotcha.
Do you want to duck?
Yeah, she'll just like squat.
You squat down, and you start to hear as an array of bullets, like how many fucking bullets?
I mean, if I can take 3 hits again, then why not?
Yeah, go wild.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and roll to see if I hit. That is going to be 21 for the first hit.
Okay, that hits.
14 for the second hit.
Let me check. That does hit.
Okay, and then 7 for the third hit, which I don't believe is going to hit.
Unfortunately.
Alright. Well, let me roll my damage then.
I will say that the first hit is probably going to be the 7 as you, like, do that, and you're going to get tapped on the face a little bit as your little buddy's going to, like, crawl down to where your gun arm is and, like, push your hand slightly in the right direction to make sure that you got the other 2. And Lelee, you see as, like, these 2 bullets, like, fly zip, zip right over your head, and you, like, look off into the distance, and though you can't because this little dude got a nat 20, it's obviously seeing something that you can't, Lelee, but you hear in the distance the sound of a loud, piercing cry, as obviously it hit something good.
Jesus, alright. I died for a good reason.
Then I believe... I'm trying to see, I don't think there's anything else I can, You know what? Let me see something.
Oh my god, he's doing it again.
No, it's not worth it here. Okay. I'm just going to... Wait a minute. Holy crap. I can reroll my damage. Let me... Okay, let me reroll... Let me reroll that. Yeah, I do have Piercer.
Yeah!
Guys, he's off the
Ducky had
rails.
that too, let's go.
Alright, so that becomes that, which means...
Welcome to Gunslinger turns, which are just rolling so many goddamn dice.
Yeah, look, I just...
No, this is so valid.
God.
I will say,
y'all are gonna be great friends.
This is all in the span of 6 seconds, by the way, Lelee, but he carves that thing up and immediately gets his gun position, and then bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
And it's like,
This is just helping me plan out what I'm gonna do my next turn, because it's...
Thrux, you hear the sound of gunshots in the distance.
Alright, then I think in
You
total
brought a
that's...
firearm?
I think that's gonna be...
did it!
What was that for damage?
25 damage total.
25. None of you guys can see it, but you guys hear the scream of a creature whose eye just got popped open.
Bitch,
And
fuck
I want everyone on top of this thing to roll a dexterity saving throw as it's gonna start to thrash in pain and agony.
Next one!
Yo!
Dexterity save.
Go!
Yeah.
Alright, I got a 16.
Do I get advantage for being a gorilla again?
Yep.
I forget.
Oh, okay.
Gorilla.
Well, I was gonna say, Egg, you don't look very happy.
Okay, gorilla.
Monkey.
Listen, it's not that bad.
We're not doing so great.
It's pretty bad.
Oh, no. The DC is 15.
Yeah, I'm not hitting that.
Oh no.
Oh no!
I got 13.
Oh no! Thrux, you, like, as it's, like, shaking back and forth, because you were previously perched up on your little, like, sword and such, you immediately, like, try to grab on, But because your fingers are so frail in this form, you hear one of them, like, snap and crunch a little bit, and you're kind of forced to let go as you start to fall down. Right past Charpay, I will say.
Could I stick my claws in the stupid thing and start...
Sure, roll to hit. Roll to hit.
Now you're good! Okay, that's gonna be 16.
Cool. You, like, oh, that doesn't hit the DC for the unarmored part.
Well, shit.
You try to scratch
I don't imagine there's anything I'd add
but
to
you're
this.
like trying to cat scratch on, but one of your nails just like goes flying off, and you do keep falling down. Charpay, you can see this as it's passing you, because he's gonna fall from what 120 some feet.
Oh, Charpay said,
Could I just react? Could I just react and teleport it back to my cutlass?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay, cool. Cool. Charpay, honestly, you see, oh, CC's frozen.
yeah, CC said that their Wi-Fi's gone.
Oh, okay. But yeah, you fly right past, like, Ape Charpay, and right before you see the ground, you, like, close your eyes and you're holding back on, probably having a heart attack at how far you just fell.
I don't like heights, damn it!
Oh my god.
Oh,
Alright, so you are back on, thankfully doing okay, and I believe that is the end of Ryder's turn. Oh my boy, oh my goodness gracious, that'd be damage.
So.
Girl, help. Hello.
The amount of rolls you made me do there, Cole.
Oh, that was a 6.
Okay,
that was a 6? Oh no, CC.
Yeah, I know.
How far up were you on this thing?
That's a good question. I had 80 feet of movement, so probably like...
I think you're at 30
know.
because you slid down another 10 feet.
Yeah, oh, you're right, yeah.
So you are going to take 5. You're going to take 12 bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone on the ground.
That's unfortunate, but also not that bad.
Okay, it is time for Bennie, who is currently prone on the ground. And I'm gonna make him roll another dexterity save to see if he can get up with all the rubble flying in his face. That's an 8! Thank you, Bennie, for your contribution. Alright, he's gonna take more damage and is eating shit on the ground. Thank you, Bennie.
Okay.
It is Charpay's turn. Dex save.
Yeah, well,
Dex
save to get up. Come on, please, bro. Literally
DC is
begging
like
you.
10 for this.
I got a 7.
No! Alright.
Gorilla fall down.
Way.
6. So that's gonna be...
Is there any way I can get advantage for being a big, strong gorilla, bro?
I will allow you to get advantage for being big.
Thank you.
You know, you get the gorilla touch. I'm giving you the
Thank
Donkey
you.
Kong energy.
I got the gorilla. Thank you. Okay, there we go. That's a 14.
Okay, you get up.
I get up. God,
Gorilla
can I, like,
stand.
not hurt anyone in particular, but can I, like, throw a rock just for fun?
Yeah, you pick up one of the ones in the rubble ground and just...
And while I'm getting back on the leash to here.
Alright, you get back on the thing. You get up. And are you gonna start climbing again with your dash speed? Gonna door dash up there? Uh-oh, CC. No!
Oh,
I'm gonna assume yes.
I will have you know that I'm currently writing out my plan of action for the last turn in excruciating detail.
The bubbling bird of a corpse.
See, I feel like all Owen's gonna do on their turn coming up is another magic missiles. Because I don't think Owen should climb this thing, because Owen does not have a good record with climbing.
Owen can try. Owen can try. Alright.
In theory, yes, but I'm just not confident.
Okay. Well, I am gonna assume that Charpay is gonna do full movement speed dash up, so that's gonna be 80 feet up, which I think, no, it's almost an earshot in eyesight. Oh, hello? Cece. Cece. Oh, no!
Oh, no!
No!
Oh no!
So we'll all just assume that until proven otherwise, so we're gonna go down to Thrux, or I guess up to Thrux, who is very high up.
Well, I am going to first mutter to myself. Oh god, why am I going higher? Why am I going higher? And throw my cutlass again and go higher.
Roll to hit.
That is going to be a dirty... Well, no, actually, it's going to be a little bit more than a dirty 20, huh?
If it's over a 20, then you slam into the side of this thing, and honestly, that hits the top.
Yeah, okay, I pull myself up.
Cool, yeah. So you teleport there, and you pull yourself, like, leg over, like, straddling this thing, and Ryder, you see as another soul has entered the fray.
Alright.
And Lelee, you see as Thrux just, like, climbs right on top.
Can I go over and help him get back
sure.
out?
Yeah, so you
Thrux.
walk over and just pull him up.
It hurts every day.
This is the guy with the chainsaw gun!
Oh!
It's a chainsaw gun!
Ryder will probably look back. Kinda just...
Hello? Thrux is obviously, like, at the top of something. Very, very high.
look over in your direction and just be like, hello.
Thrux,
Actually-
it's a chainsaw gun!
Actually, Ryder, I will say, for a second you probably don't spot this guy, because you're looking, like, up a little bit to where it takes you a second to crane your head down. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Short one.
How
A
tall is
short one.
Ryder?
No, they're not tall right now. Or they're tall right now.
I am
Oh,
tall right now.
oh yeah, they are tall right. Never mind, no
Yeah.
short jokes.
Thrux will actually say, I don't normally look like this.
It's okay, Thrux, I can tell.
Ryder will look back and be like, good thing for you, I can't see anyway.
Happy
Wow.
birthday!
It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
That's not
Let's focus on killing the giant worm.
All right,
I don't like
And also
peanut pie.
making you not like
peanut pie.
all right. So I'm gonna assume that Charpay, you wanted to take the dash action up. No, CC. Every time. Oh no! I'm gonna do another random lightning bolt event here.
Fun.
Okay.
Unfun.
Hit me.
Hit me. All right.
Preferably
So,
don't hit me.
let's see. Does anyone have the lucky number of the day? What was it? Lucky number goes to. Hey, lucky number Thrux.
No! Wait, could I potentially make this hit me by just switching places?
I
What
mean,
number
you are touching him.
What number was it?
Thrux, I'm gonna need you to like hug me real quick.
Oh, it's 40. Benny also has 40. All right,
Uh-oh.
so 2 lightning bolts are going to. Ryder, you hear Ryder and Lelee, you guys hear a loud crack, and Thrux, you feel the honestly familiar pain of getting struck by a lightning bolt.
Oh! This,
Okay, this is
This
probably
makes-
fruitless, but can I try and redirect some of it to me so I can get the
Yeah,
bonus?
you can take half of it for the bonus. So I am
Let's
going
go.
to hit you with a lightning bolt, my friend. And also Benny. Benny is just eating shit on the ground.
Benny can't have shit.
Benny is just having an experience.
Maybe Owen should help Benny and then.
Maybe.
9.
Do you want me to make the added
That's-
damage for this one a 1d4
you're
instead of a
You're
1d6?
only gonna take 6 damage, Thrux. Yeah, I'd say so, Lelee. You're gonna take 6 damage,
Oh,
Thrux, from this
okay.
lightning damage, and Benny is gonna take 12. Yeah, so Owen, basically,
into
you
the
look
restroom.
behind you and you see Benny in a pile of rubble and then gets struck by lightning.
And
Not
then-
looking forward to the amount of.
And you hear Benny just go, ah!
And so are we at top of initiative? So it's my
We are
turn.
top of initiative, it's Owen's
Cool.
turn.
Yeah, I think Owen will break pace with the beast and turn back to help Benny out of this because they
Alright.
obviously need help.
Roll a dexterity saving throw, first of all, so that you don't get rubbled to death.
I don't know what save DC on this. This is not my favorite thing. I think that's the 12.
Okay, you manage to keep your footing as you walk over to Benny, who is in the rubble, and just goes, "Hey, ow,
Let me get out of this.
thank you." And you help Benny up to Benny's feet and stop Benny from being prone. Now you are closer to the back legs and no longer really in range of that tree leg.
Can I roll perception for this back leg, see if there's any obvious spots here?
Sure.
Oh no. Well, I mean, at least it's
No.
yeah, Yeah, that's 6.
No obvious spots, but there is a giant tail thrashing around.
Oh god.
All right. And question, did me helping Benny count as an action or anything?
No, I'd say bonus action if anything.
Okay, cool. So, what can I do with the tail? Can I try and... This is a terrible idea. Grab the tail.
Roll acrobatics, absolutely.
Oh god. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go.
Roll
gonna go
sleight
get
of
it.
hand. Sleight of hand, actually.
Cool. All right, hold on. What is my...
Own's
that will make it 17.
Oh, and you look at Benny, and Benny just looks at, like, you and such, and you have a moment of, like, connected, like, I'm gonna do this, as Owen reaches out and hands around, like, the skinnier part of the tail, and just gets, like, whoop! Off into the distance. As you are now hanging on for dear life, as this tail is flailing around the place, like, immensely. And you're just hanging on, and you realize, oh god, if I fall off now, that's gonna be really bad! As it just scoops you off into the air, and it's gonna just flail around. Just...
Bye.
What, do you want to try to stand your ground and fling it around?
It's a great time to study up and learn Featherfall, I guess.
Yeah, Owen is just gonna like plant
Just open a
her
book.
feet on the ground and just stop.
Time for Bowser throws.
I don't think you can Bowser throw this zone. Alright, is there anything else you want to do?
Man, I assume that probably took my action.
Yeah, but you
so-
can use your movement to start trying to scale this tail.
Then absolutely, I'd like to try to at least, like get more firmly on there.
So, you're just like inch bugging up this thing, like your whole entire body is straddling it. You're just like further and further up the tail, and yeah, it's starting to get like so thick that you can't get a full wrap around it, and you're gonna have to start walking on top of this thing eventually, like a flailing giant tightrope. All right,
I said this was a dumb idea.
That's gonna be Owen's turn. It is Adrian's turn. And I think Adrian can honestly, yeah, so she clears the rest of the distance and is gonna get up onto this thing's like shoulder kind of area, and is gonna start looking around, and is going to like send a message to, I think, once again, Thrux, and is just gonna go, the eye of this thing is burst, but the other's intact. I'm gonna try and blind it, but hang on. Because it's probably gonna be mad.
Hanging on what? Wait, no, you didn't say that out loud.
Oh shit!
She's gonna like grab it, wrap an arm around it.
That was in reference to Lelee. I did not say that. Oh shit!
Alright, so Adrian is going to run up the head of this thing, and is going to... What is she gonna do?
I love the tail.
She's gonna cast Flaming Blade on her Naginata. Naginata. Blade 5.
We're gonna have to make a dex save, I bet.
Yeah.
Maybe. So she is going to, like, her Naginata just explodes into flame. She jumps up, twirls it around, and is going to stab it into the thing's eye. For a natural 20! Let's go!
Boy.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to make that dex save.
And that is going to be on top of the... Okay. 12, 10, so that's 22. 22. Times 2. And with that thing, she stabs her Naginata in, and the eyeball fills from the inside with fire and explodes into a fury of flame at the front. And
Goddamn.
she is just gonna like poke her Naginata in as deep as she can, and basically just task her little fire spear to wrap around her and give her some leverage, as it is going to let out a massive shriek, and I want everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, that's what I
Who
thought.
called it?
Okay, come on.
God,
I'm
I love
really
how
begging you.
That's
Flying
20.
to my dex save.
That is going to be.
And
That is going to be. That is going to be.
Okay, finally, dirty 20.
All right, put them in rolls for me, thank you. Thank you,
Yeah.
Danke. It would be so funny if Ryder got like a nat 1, fell off, and died.
Well, catch him. Get him.
It's like, all right, guess I gotta make a new character.
Wow,
That would be
that guy was
funny.
for the last
You had
two
a
seconds
really
at him.
cool epic one turn, man.
It was. You've
Alright.
done your purpose.
So when Snarp's back, I'm scared for Owen on this roll.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh god. Oh god.
If
I
you
don't-
fling Owen upwards, can
Here,
I? Wait, no, I can't catch Owen. Never
Oh,
mind.
I know that he can probably hear me to being very worried for his character, and that's unfortunate.
I do want. I'll go ahead and ask this question while we're waiting. This thing's constantly moving, right?
Yes.
Like how fast per turn?
100 feet per turn.
Okay, so all of our turns it's moving on.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. So it's going very fast, by the way.
So, and we're located somewhere very different than when we started at that point, probably.
Oh yeah, you
Don't
guys
you love
are,
it when we take a massive trip
you
unplanned?
guys you're coming upon you probably just like passed over Serpent's Flat and are coming upon the buried village actually by this point. So like
Damn.
That makes sense.
So I'm shaped like 2 right now. How are you guys doing?
Two shape.
Yeah.
Pretty well.
I'm alive.
Unless everything goes completely haywire,
Like Wilfred.
I'm pretty confident in my next. I shouldn't say that because now I know it's gonna go downhill.
I'm just waiting for Snorp at this point, so we can get that
I have something I
sweet
really
roll.
want to do next turn.
Oh boy. Hang
Well,
on.
my
look
issue
at
is-
all the. Oh my god.
Oh, you're sucking up a lot. It's a lot of
Don't
damage.
worry, the lightning damage isn't gonna do anything, but that's okay.
Are there any bubble tea places that are not like 15 minutes
Oh,
away?
We're all just chilling. I hope that
We
this fight is
are.
fun, by the way. I'm enjoying this fight a lot.
Yes.
I've never gotten you guys to fight something this big before, and I found some alternative Colossi rules for how to fight Colossi almost like
Oh,
Shadow of the
okay.
Colossus. So basically the
Shadow
whole
of the
idea
Colossus
is
is a
I'm
good-
really liking
Yeah,
this.
so basically
I
the
love being an
idea
ape.
is climbing, finding weak points, etc.
Oh, that really is Shadow of the Colossus.
I'm just gonna dump it on my plate and then you can have
Shadow
it.
of the Colossus has to be one of my favorite games ever.
It's okay.
I've never played it. I've never played a video game in my life.
Oh, violence.
Alright,
I
Snorp, roll a
enjoyed my
dexterity
first
saving throw.
playthrough.
Okay, let's hope that I.
Deck save now.
Oh,
Please.
I think that's a dirty 20.
Hey! So, with surprising amount of dexterity from everyone manages to keep their footing almost perfectly onto this thing, even as it thrashes and flails all up around the place. But you guys do hear the loud roar of a dragon ring out in the distance alongside this, as one of like the shadows. It casts above Thrux, Lelee, and Ryder right now, as the Emerald Dragon is going to fly above you all, and it is obviously, like, struggling to keep in the air, and it is going to bellow down, "This is bad! We're getting closer and closer to the settlement at once! We have to take this thing down, now! Also, it's good to see you guys here."
Roger that.
And... And it is going to look around and like scan the surroundings and such, and is then going to just like kind of like do a spiral thing and then dive right down to where Charpay is situated on the leg. And the Emerald Dragon's gonna start flying next to Charpay and just go, "Long time no see." With telepathy, actually, I will say. He's been talking telepathically. And just going to go, "I'm a little worse for wear right now, but I think I can close the distance and get you to the top."
Okay, thank you. I will hit it very hard.
He is going to reach a wing out, and you can, like, crawl on, and just like that, just up into the air. Incredibly quickly, and is going to drop you off on the back with everyone else. So, once again, Ryder, another soul appears in front of you, and Lelee and Thrux see Big Ape.
It's pink. I'm assuming that's Charpay.
and the Emerald Dragon is going to look down and just go, "All right, everyone, make room," and is going to rear its head back and then do a giant psionic breath onto the back of this giant opened wound. Okay. So it is going. So the Leech Behir is going to do a Constitution saving throw, and it got a nat 1.
Oh. Oh wait, that's good.
Die!
Yes.
Leech Behir's. Yes. Yeah.
As it actually is going to channel in like a perfect line straight and enter right where Ryder has already made a fair few cuts in there, and you see as a light goes inside this thing. And the dragon is going to swoop down with like the rest of its movement speed and get you guys, like basically swoop you guys all up on its back and use the wind tide to pull itself up into the air. As you watch behind you, as this giant array of like an emerald explosion that somehow washes out all the red in the air, just like rises out from the back of this thing and leaves like this emerald like luster glitter in the air from where it hit, as the Leech Behir is going to make a cry of agony. And so everyone currently still on the Leech Behir, aka Owen and Adrian, please make me a dexterity saving throw as it's going to writhe around in pain.
Sorry, I don't think I caught. Like, wait, what happened
For the
to
record,
us?
this is
It took us on its back.
Yeah, you guys
Okay.
are now
Yeah,
on the
we've
Emerald
been-
Dragon's back.
I got a 5.
Oh.
No. You have inspiration.
You have
You do.
inspiration.
Oh,
Oh,
Is this where
yeah.
you want to use it?
Yeah.
That's busted.
Do you have anything
I'm
else
trying to fall and
other than
die.
the D20 inspiration?
I don't think I would. I'm gonna wait and hopefully I don't die. We'll see what happens. I'm not gonna
We'll
Worst case
see.
scenario, you can use this.
It's like playing chess. You can't take it back.
This is a 90-foot drop.
Okay,
Take
Yeah.
the inspiration.
Yeah, this might be worth it, man.
so one of my
Maybe.
abilities or my feat to re-roll the dice first, or with the Chronic just magic.
Yeah, you can do
That could-
that.
Yeah, that could be
Yeah,
better.
a re-roll one.
And I'm also
Alright,
gonna roll,
That makes it an 18.
because
Okay.
it's had 3 of its weak points is absolutely destroyed at this point. So it's starting to look worse for wear and stumble, but also you guys feel a surge of electricity in the air, and I am now going to roll 4d100
Ah.
Mm.
to see who gets juicily struck by the funny lightning.
Gotta
Give me the funny lightning.
I just know it. I'm gonna get struck again. I just know
Alright,
it.
the first
Grease
Well,
one,
I knew
lightning.
that.
the first one, nobody gets hit. Oh, I forgot I have to press stop on this website. The second one, Charpay gets hit. That's a
That's
15. So Charpay, a lightning bolt streaks out, and actually, because it's on the Emerald Dragon's also getting struck by this.
Can
Oh.
Lelee have any of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, does it
Oh,
chain
wait.
through everyone on the dragon?
Yeah, it would chain through everyone on the dragon.
See, I told you I'd get hit by
So-
that.
Would that lower the damage though?
It is
Yeah, do
going
we
to.
take half?
I'm gonna give everyone half damage on this.
Okay, so
which is
then
going
do you
be
want me to
8
change
8
that?
lightning? Yeah,
Okay.
8
Do you want
lightning
me to
damage.
change that 1d4 that I got from Thrux previously to a 1d6 instead?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's gonna be 8 damage for everyone here, besides, I believe,
That's
Lelee.
not bad at all.
Yeah,
As,
I don't take damage, I just absorb it like a
However,
sponge.
I will say that the Emerald Dragon is looking very bad right now, and is, like, obviously
Yeah.
struggling to keep going. You see that he has a bite mark through, like, its entire chest. It's bleeding this emerald blood all over the place. It is going to look back and, like, through heavy breathing and, like, blood dripping out of its maw, it's going to look up at Thrux and say, "You look uncomfortable."
I am. I don't like heights.
He's going to sigh and is going to legendary action Greater Restoration on Thrux.
Oh!
Thank
He's coming
God.
back.
Thank you, sir.
All right, another D100 for the table is going to be. That's a 90. Nobody has a 90. And for the last D100, that is a. Oh God, why can't I read all of a sudden? That's 96, which I believe
I have that one.
Adrian and Ryder.
L.
Adrian and Ryder, which also means
Is that-
another chain through the entire dragon.
So
Lelee,
1d4 for me.
Lelee, you're
I'm
getting
gonna-
dangerously close to your maximum limit of.
Yeah, that's
thunders.
why I'm like, oh god, okay, never mind. I don't want the lightning anymore.
Can I ask a bad question?
Yeah.
That's happened twice for all of us because it would
Yeah.
be like one lightning route, then yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna
so,
I'm gonna
Is
pull up the
Adrian still on the
exhaustion
dragon?
table.
I thought you
Huh?
said it was Adrian and Owen still on the Leech.
No, Adrian and Owen are still on the Leech Behir, so that's
Oh, I
gonna be
thought
six.
Adrian was
So it
on.
would
Yeah,
only
six.
go to everyone once.
6
Okay,
damage
cool.
for the 6 damage for everyone on the dragon. 12 damage for Adrian. Adrian's hanging on for dear life over there.
Do you want me to make that a 1d4 or a 1d6?
1d6 at this point. You know what? All right, it is time for Lelee.
I'm a little scared. The good thing is that this is my last one with the lightning, so after this I take good old normal funky damage, but the bad thing is I have the exhaustion table open right now. So, anyways, my current plan is conditional on whether or not I hit this thing, but I'm going to do 2 strikes with the Staff of Striking, each expending,
Do you want to leap off the dragon and get on the back of
yes.
this thing? Okay, cool.
jump. So
You land onto the ground, electricity siphons out from you.
yeah, I'm gonna do 2 hits on the Leech Behir, both with 3 charges from the Force Staff of Striking,
All right.
and then I'll say my second when I'm done with this one.
All right. So,
So-
roll to hit. It's DC 10.
Okay, that'll be a 14 for the first one,
Hits.
and 11 for the second.
I'm getting tons of bubbles. That's hit. Excellent.
Bubble.
So yeah,
Okay,
with like there is this open gory mass, like
roll my
and like emerald crystals have started to jut out from it from the creature's psionic breath and such. But you're gonna jump down, like slam onto the ground. The crystals like charge up with your electric energy and like zoom a little bit as you're gonna take
This
your
is
staff of striking. Probably jump in
a
the
lot
air
of
and do one
damage.
you're gonna jump in the air, do one of those sick anime flips where like you do you know those like things where people with staffs that like do like the
Yeah.
There's,
I
like,
watch a
ton
lot of
like,
anime.
flurries and shit. Yeah, you do that basically onto this thing.
Alright. Okay, do you want me to read off all the damage separately? Because I do have the gauntlets, the Staff
You know
of
what?
Striking,
Oh my god, the lightning. Yeah,
the
sure.
lightning damage,
Yeah, no,
the
no, just
bludgeoning
give,
damage.
give it to me straight. What's the deal?
Alright, Doc, give me a second to put all these dice in here because, oh my god! That's 8d6.
My god. You should put it. You should do an online dice roller for it.
Yeah,
And
that's
just
what I
send
have
us-
open
yeah,
for
and just send
my
us
health.
the spread. I want to see the spread. Guys, monks are
I'd love to see the
ridiculous.
spread.
Especially because you could honestly key point and keep hitting this thing. Oh, just
That's this one, this is Flurry of Blows, and then I'm gonna do it again with Action Surge!
Let's
I'm gone.
go.
I'm gone. I'm gone. So many fighters in this party. Who needs a healer when we
Alright,
can just kill?
this is the first round of
When you're
Oh my
playing wizard,
God.
having healing is a nice idea.
Oh my god. Okay, 63.
I'm inclined to
damage
agree, Snarp.
As Lelee does that like
Oh
flurry
my
of
God.
blows, and after a short delay, all of those like emeralds that have grown out of its back shatter, and a crackle of electricity just like zoom through the air and like lets out a shockwave that everyone on the dragon feels as it like blows their hair back out of their face and such, and everyone's like, "Oh boy."
Yeah, and then like I said, I'm gonna do a funny little action surge.
Oh my god.
And the first one is going to be a hit with the Staff of Striking, another 3 charges. And then the second is going to, because I don't want to risk using that last charge, the second is going to be a hit with the Staff of Withering. So that's fun. Let me do some fun little 13 for the first one,
Oh my god.
15 for the second.
Or 20.
Yeah!
Okay. So since both hit, I believe, because the save is 10. Alright, I'm gonna need you to roll me a what was it? A Constitution saving throw.
What is my rolls today? That's a nat 1. I've been doing awful
Let's
today.
go!
Okay, so you have
Double.
Well, I don't know if that increases it, but you now have disadvantage on Constitution and Strength for an hour.
Yum 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 yum. All right.
I have to get rid of all of these dice to do it again.
Yeah, and wait, was that nat 20 like for damage, for a damage roll or something? What was that?
I didn't get a nat 20.
No, oh, I got a nat 1, sorry. What were you striking me
That
with?
was for the save, so it doesn't affect the damage.
Oh, this is so sad.
Yeah. I mean, if you wanted to, I wouldn't be opposed.
I wouldn't be opposed either.
Do you want me to double this? Are you sure you...
Yes, I do.
Okay. Let me do my funky
What
thing.
happens if it dies and we all go flying to the... Well, okay, me and Adrian and the Leech Behir go to the ground.
It's fine.
Did it?
D10. Okay. Oh wait, I need to do the normal. Okay.
Oh my god, I'm so scared of what number is about to be bestowed upon us all.
Alright, I'll give you... Hold on, I have to do math. I hate multiplication.
Like, everyone on this dragon gets to see Lelee just, like, taking these staffs and just, like, battering the hell out of this thing.
That's 104 damage total.
Woo!
That's not doubled. That's no, wait, that is doubled. That is doubled.
Okay.
That is doubled.
I
The
was
base
gonna
damage is 52.
shit myself. Good lord. So,
I'm not gonna one-shot your dragon.
it's completely okay if you did. Lelee, with, like, your last strike, you do another jump into the air and, like, a spin with this thing, and you're gonna slam it down against it, and you guys all, like, hear this sickening crack as the Leech Behir's back just, like, goes downward, inwards in a concave thing, and it lets out another, like, in agony, as you see, like, withering and, like, necrotic energy starting to swirl out from that thing and, like, wrap around its entire stomach as, like, stuff starts to crumble out from around its stomach, and it's starting to, like, tear apart slowly.
Yeah, she's gonna let out, like, a yeah before she, So unfortunately, that means that the charged blood has ended, and
So you let out
promptly
this
she is
yeah,
going
and then
to
all
fall.
of the electricity just,
over.
like, and Lelee just
Oh no.
collapses
she's just
onto
gonna,
the
like,
ground.
flop backwards. It's like,
And
ugh.
roll a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage, Lelee.
boy.
Roger that. Okay. I add my modifier, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's an 18.
An 18? Honestly, I think the DC for this is 20, and you roll off the
Anguish.
side, and Lelee starts to fall.
Wait, hold on. Just for this, I'm going to go ahead and use... What was it called? I always forget what it's called.
Uh-huh.
Why don't I even have it on my sheet? It's
Monk
well,
shit.
Legendary Resistance.
Okay. God damn.
Succeed!
Hitting me with the legendary resistance. Sure. So you managed to keep your footing on the dragon, on the Behir, and you're just... Oh god, you're exhausted.
Yeah, the unfortunate
Oh man.
reality of this is that now I have 4 levels of exhaustion.
Bro.
Alright, Ryder, it is your
Oh.
turn. Unfortunately
Alright.
there actually wait. It is I'm gonna make it layer action. You guys
Yeah.
watch as the Leech Behir stops in place for a second, and its head is going to crane around, and the Emerald Dragon is going to have to make a dexterity saving throw, as it is going to try and swallow all of you guys whole.
Oh.
Actually, no, this is a grapple check, sorry. So this actually might not be bad.
Is there any way I can help action this?
You can help action, because that's an 18 versus an 18, so I have to roll again.
Okay.
So I'm going to, that's gonna get rid of your action next turn though, Charpay.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm gonna do Emerald Dragon dice, Behir dice. Okay, Behir, or Emerald Dragon got, oh, it's at advantage. Okay, that is going to be, it's gonna be a 23 from the Emerald Dragon. And for the Leech Behir,
I just want to just punch the Leech Behir in the tooth.
the Leech Behir, which has a strength modifier of plus.
You get disadvantage on strength.
Yeah.
Ooh, shit. That's
Disadvantage!
right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I still it's the same roll both times, and it has a ridiculous modifier. So that is
Bruh.
going to be a 28 against a 23.
Can I say I leap off
Can-
before
give me
this
inspiration?
happens?
You can if you want to inspiration.
I don't want to get fucking eaten, so yeah.
Sure, add that, I guess.
My D20. If
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get to Gorilla Punch, I might as well Gorilla Punch and steer it by not having us get grappled. That's a 12, so, what is
Yeah,
that
I
now?
30. Yeah, 35.
30.
Okay, 35. So with as you guys all hold on for dear life, I feel like Charpay, you grab on to the side of this thing, and for a second you swear you hear a passing melody in the wind that fades away as the dragon swerves directly out of the way right as it slams its teeth down next to you all. Very blind, by the way. It's blindingly striking now. And Adrian, who is still hanging on from the eye, goes, "Hi!"
Hi!
So, bit of a problem. I can't find any other weak points from here. Granted, I haven't looked around.
Okay.
Anyways, hey, new guy.
They'll just give a wave in the direction they hear that from.
All right, Ryder, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm assuming the Leech Behir is moving again, most likely, right?
Yeah, it's back to running.
Okay. And that weak point is still there?
The thing is that by now it's completely destroyed, so there's not much else you can do to that weak point. Yeah.
Alright.
That one's gone. The eyes are gone. The only other weak point you know of currently, or that Owen knows of, is the knee one.
Okay, then Ryder's gonna speak up and be like, "Alright, people, help me look for a weak point."
Alright.
Can I hear this at all?
Yeah, you guys are, oh, no, Lelee, you're too far away. People on the dragon
Okay.
can.
The
I'm looking. I'm looking with my gorilla eyes.
I'm gonna let everyone roll perception. On this
Yeah,
dragon, who heard Ryder.
I have
Also
post-word
Adrian.
perception as a gorilla. Let's go.
Oh boy.
That's an
a
8.
good roll.
I can help you.
That is going to be
I'm hoping someone...
Let me do
Plus-
the Emerald Dragon. Not 20, it's the Emerald
That's-
goddamn dragon.
Whoa,
a
yes.
20,
dragon.
20. That is going to then be a... Yeah, that's going to be a... Right? Yeah.
What is that?
I'm putting in rolls.
I'm nervous?
Wow.
Oh my god,
Damn.
30. Holy
All right.
god. Okay.
Have a
So
look.
with a natural 30 and a natural 20, Thrux, you and the Leech, now that you're back with your own sleuthful eyes and not wide bulbous cat eyes that make you want to scream, as that
Very
Leech
true.
Behir almost bit into you, you and the Emerald Dragon could see right down its throat was its beating heart.
I have an idea.
Question.
Do
Would I
have
be
a
able to
reac-
get to there?
do
If
I
you
have a
jumped
reaction
now.
or anything?
Okay.
Thrux, someone would have to tell you though first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was wondering, do I have like a reaction or anything I could do?
You can say something.
Yeah. There! There!
I can't see!
Fucking in its mouth! In its heart!
Okay. Alright, well now that Ryder knows,
Walter
there's-
Walter is going to tap you on the face. Little dude is gonna tap you on the
their
face,
name is
Ryder.
Walter.
Their name is Walter.
Little man.
And is going to reach down, is gonna whistle something towards you, which is once again right ahead of you and such. That's
Okay.
how you interpret it.
Then after Ryder hears that, they're gonna be like, alright, it's my turn now. And I'm gonna jump right in.
So you guys are as this new friend just runs towards and just and Adrian goes, "Are you okay?" As you just go,
You'll survive!
You have a
Okay.
gun. Why would you? What do you?
as
What does
the
it
leech
mean?
as the Leech Behir just closes its mouth around Ryder, and Ryder is gonna go sliding down the gullet of this thing like a wild slip inside. Walter is hanging on for dear
Alright.
life, squeaking in terror, and is
Well-
gonna wrestle its way into your bag.
It was great knowing you.
Alright. So I'm at the weak point now.
I will say, as you manage to slide yourself down, it is about a 40-foot distance now from where the weak point exactly is. But as you land onto the ground, you feel the sudden burning around you as you are inside an acidic stomach of a Leech Behir.
It's okay, I'll take it.
Okay. I mean, you have a
You know
lot
what?
of hit points.
Doesn't matter. I have 35 movement speed, so I can get right up to the weak point.
So you're
Or
gonna
I can
take
get in
23 points of acid damage.
23? Okay.
Yeah. As it starts
All
to
right,
burn
then, yeah,
against
I'm
you.
going to...
And all right, you're gonna start walking.
Sorry, I'm trying to... Okay. All right. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get it within 5 feet of the weak point.
Cool.
And,
As you walk like through the inside of a stomach, you like feel beneath your feet like that you're rubbing against something small and orbital against your legs. I am going to do like a random luck check to see if you trip over any of these. And you do not. You manage to step over them. But as you look
Graceful
down,
hooves.
I am going to DM you something in particular as to what you see, because I don't think I want to say it out loud just yet.
Okay. Ah. Okay. Well, he's gonna continue just to get up to the weak point.
You carefully step over to the weak point, and there is a brilliant red glow echoing through the cavernous inside, where this large, like, bulbous pustule, like, heart is, like, slowly beating, and you feel the entire walls beating around you the closer you get. And eventually Walter is gonna just do a little squeak at you, and, like, tap your shoulder as if you're here.
Alright, well, they're gonna swap back to the chainsaw gun.
Yeah.
All right, take
favorite.
2. And I'm gonna go and stab it.
Kill. All right, roll to hit.
All right. Yeah. That's a nat 1 for the first one.
So, you take your chainsaw gun and you start to rev it up, but it is at this moment that you trip over one of those pustules on the ground and you slip over and you hear like as you cut through one of the things I mentioned to you on the ground. And you start to hear like a cracking noise and slithering noise coming from the ground. All right.
That is going to be 22 for the next hit, and let me roll the third one. That is going to be 15.
Hits.
Alright, so let me start to roll damage for this. Okay. It's going to be... plus... Oh, let me, okay. Let me add damage to this. Alright, sorry, I'm getting together all of my...
He's a big boy gunslinger.
We love fighters.
We do a little trolling.
We do a little trolling.
That is going to be 16 damage for those 2 hits, but I'm not done after that.
Oh my god.
In fact, I'm going to use my Tunnel Fighter ability and enter a defensive stance, which allows me to use a melee attack against a creature that moves 5 feet within a turn, which, according to you, is happening right now, which means I get 1 more extra hit.
Let's go!
So true.
Kill. I don't even know what's going on. Kill.
He is in the tunnel. He is killing. We do a little trolling.
And so for the final hit, they're gonna stick their chainsaw in and dig it real deep and do an extra 10 damage.
Ooh, yes.
Probably give out just like
And blood is coating you right now, and you see, like, feel it thrashing outside and such. All of you guys see the Leech Behir, like, thrashing and spasming. Unknown and Adrian, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Would I have to roll a dex save still?
Oh yeah, if you're on the thing.
That was scuffed.
Adrian got a 2.
Oh wait. Oh no!
No, I got 10.
Okay.
One of the features of exhaustion is a disadvantage on saving throws, but that's okay, because I got 12, and my addition is 9, so 21.
So Adrian, with that, is going to lose her grip on her Naginata and start to go flying, but I'm gonna see if her Wildfire Spirit can catch her. Which it can. As she starts to fall, the Wildfire Spirit wraps around her body and is gonna keep her hovering in the air as she just goes like, okay, this is bad. Own, still hanging on to this tail, like writhing for dear life on there. You're starting to lose your grip as you just like dig your hands in as much as possible, but they have been broken and beaten and battered today that eventually they just like creak, and one of your fingers just like tears and just pulls off as you start to fall 90 feet to the ground.
Does Owen still have the back cloak? I think I gave it back to them.
Yeah, you did give it back to me. Can I put it on?
Yeah,
instead of do it back?
Yeah, sure.
That!
Okay,
Let's go.
cool.
However, you are a tiny creature
Oh no!
in a
No way.
giant-ass whirlwind. So, as you turn into this tiny bat, you just like, you try to keep your wings flapping, but you just go like, meow, off into the distance.
It's like a mosquito with the...
Oh.
And, Owen, unfortunately, with like the hurricane level winds, you are going to take 30 points of bludgeoning damage from the wind.
I feel like that's
That
better
works.
than 90 feet that you would have fallen.
Yeah.
Question real fast. Does being a bat affect my hit points at all?
I don't think it does for the back.
Yeah.
And you said 30, correct?
Not with
Yeah, 30.
Alright, don't worry. I am still up.
Did you just go
I've
like,
got it.
off into the distance?
I mean, you're down, but you're up.
Yeah,
You get down. You get down.
All
You
right.
get up.
So Adrian and Owen are fine. Lelee is Lelee's fine too, actually. 12 is
I got a
enough.
21, but I feel like that's like
Yeah.
hanging on for dear life.
You are hanging on for
Like,
dear
dear
life.
God.
Okay, so that is gonna be Ryder's turn. Ryder, you popped a little pustule next to you.
I did.
And you're gonna hear a from behind you as Walter
Aw.
makes a small little like and is gonna scurry
Okay.
into your bag in fear as a full-grown Behir is gonna unfurl from its egg and
Okay.
at you. And it is going to charge at you and try to bite you first of all. That is going to be a 18 plus 10 to hit. So I'm gonna say that it does.
That does hit. That does hit.
Yep, cool. You're gonna take 22 piercing damage as it just like
Alright.
right into your arm. And it's like gonna start like
Okay.
and it's gonna start like thrashing you against the walls and such, the acid walls, which is gonna give you 4 acid damage, as it's just like battering you against everything. And then it is going to try and constrict you. That
Okay.
is going to be a 19 to hit. I believe you have 18 AC.
I do.
Okay, you're going to take 17 bludgeoning damage, plus 17 slashing damage, and are grappled.
Okay. Hang on. 17 plus what?
17.
17 plus 17? Okay,
Yeah.
then it's going to be 34.
How buff are you, objectively?
Some math? Huh?
I
Are
didn't
you
quite.
Are you gonna survive this?
He's fine. He's big fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess
I'm-
yeah, fighters
I'm
do have
up,
pretty
but
good
I'm
health.
getting very close.
So you are now getting constricted by this thing as it just pulls you into a massive wrap.
Okay.
All right, and that's
Is it
gonna be.
dead?
It is not dead.
No!
Dang it, I was hoping the heart.
The heart has more hit points than that.
Understandable.
It's a meaty heart. All right, so next up is gonna be Benny, who has been eating shit on the ground this whole time.
Oh yeah.
Benny
I
is going.
forgot about him.
We all do. All right, Benny is going to
I
try and.
remembered.
Benny's gonna start dashing with try getting to that that knee, and when that comes into view, he is going to magic missile at 6th level at it.
Why?
Sensible magic missile.
A sensible magic missile. I'm pretty sure Benny has magic missile. We're just gonna say that he
Hopefully.
does.
I'm pretty sure he does. I'm pretty sure he's used it before.
One would assume.
One.
What?
One?
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 This can't be.
No, not one. Okay, so that is going to be, so I said 6th level, so big damage. Let me do math. One.
Oh, what happened to the stream.
Oh, sorry, I accidentally minimized the tab, which does.
I see.
Okay, that is going to be, wait. Yeah, and then spellcast. Okay, so Bennie is going to sling forth, once again, a bunch of, actually, I feel like Bennie's magic missiles, he's just gonna, like, take his arms and, like, do a moon kind of pattern with them, and, like, they all kind of form in the air, and with, like, a delayed blast, just converge on the location. And with that damage, they're going to swirl around and dig right into where, like, the base of the tree connects with the knee, and is going to sever it off as the tree is going to go tumbling to the ground. Bennie, who is currently in the air dashing, is going to, like, not air dashing. Bennie is going to fly right over that thing, and is going to action surge, because we love action surge today, don't we?
We do.
And is going to rush forward and is going to take out his scythe, of course. Green Flame Blade. Green Flame Blade. And is going to try and stab this weak point with this Green Flame Blade scythe. Natural 20! Let's go, Bennie!
Nice!
Let's go, Bennie!
Let's
Big
go,
man,
Bennie!
big man.
Okay, let me see. So Bennie is currently that level. So that does big ol' damage. That does really big Bennie damage. Da-da-dun. Plus that. Oh, that's not how math works. Okay, that is, oh, I forgot to double it. What is the double? No, that's not how doubling works either. 34 points of damage.
Mamma mia.
As Bennie is going to spin it around, and with this massive swing of a scythe, is just going to, like, cut it right through, and with a massive, like, the leg of this Behir severs, and goes tumbling onto the ground, as Bennie is just gonna go, yes! And then gonna look up and go, oh god, my friends! And is gonna, like, try and look around for everyone, but can't really find, is gonna look back and see if he can see Bat-Own. No, he does not.
I'm hearing another deck save for poor Lelee.
You are hearing another deck save for poor Lelee.
Is Adrian still there as well, or no? She fell, right?
Adrian's floating.
Yeah.
You inside of
remember
it?
how you said that the DC is 20?
Yeah. No, the DC's 10.
DC's 10? Oh.
For now, for this.
Oh. Jesus,
I
never
can't really
mind.
fall out of something I'm inside of, so.
When you collapsed, the DC was 20, but now you're at
Bouncing
DC
around.
10 again.
Okay, so... Hold on, I genuinely can't do quick addition.
You're
It's
valid.
like 2 numbers, and I shut
You
down.
technically could
play-
get hurt, Cole, but
We
I
play
won't mention
D&D,
it.
but we don't. We play D&D,
I
but
can't
we
do
don't know how to
math.
math.
Anyway, that's a 15, so...
Really, Fizzy?
You
Alright, give me
say-
1 second. My camera's frozen.
Okay,
Yeah.
Charpay, your turn.
Hello. Oh yeah. I don't have an action because I helped. But can I still move to go pick up Lelee and bring her
Damn
back
it,
onto the
it's Elgato
signal?
right now.
Pardon? Yeah, you can.
Yeah. So I guess like quickly jump off the dragon, just like hoo hoo hoo, scoop up Lelee, do the fucking King Kong thing, and go back onto the dragon.
You jump back onto the dragon. The dragon looks back
Yeah,
and
I don't-
Like,
goes, welcome back.
Yeah. I don't think I have any bonus actions as an 8th, unfortunately. So that'll be
Yeah.
it.
Alright,
Okay,
so
just listen again.
that is
Where'd the guy
Charpay.
with the chainsaw gun go?
Ooh. And points it to the mouth.
Ah!
Alright,
That sucks.
Thrux, your
I
turn.
like this gun.
Okay, so the scene about me is, I'm just on the Emerald Dragon.
Yep,
It just
you're on the
collapsed
dragon.
down. It just collapsed down because of a leg thing. But I have no opening to do anything interesting. I suppose
You can
I'll-
jump into the mouth.
Hell yeah!
Alright, Thrux, you take a massive
Yeah.
leap into the mouth, and you, so yeah, Lelee, right as you were told what happened, you watch Thrux run up the head of the dragon, jump right in, and just whoop.
I wanna like say as I'm like leaning toward the opening of it, but can I see how far at the heart?
Like down the gullet and such, and down there. It's like a slip and slide that's like 200 feet down to where Ryder is.
Oh, we're
I'm
slipping
starting to
in,
want to
sliding.
get a stupid choice with the acid.
Just float.
How?
Yeah, that's the point.
Learn.
All right, are you slip and sliding down?
Yeah, but I'm trying to hold myself back a little bit, if possible, not to go like.
Sure, you can like put your sword in and like drag it down to slow your momentum a little bit.
Yeah.
Cool.
I would
you
like to
take
do that.
18 acid damage as you go down.
Oh, that. Well, never mind. I'm not worried about that. I mean, I am, but I am not.
All right. So, how far do you want to go?
In range for my gun.
All right. I will say,
Weapon.
as you're starting to slow down, you see a red glow emanating from the heart, and you also see Ryder being constricted by a Behir, and a bunch of what looks like veiny little pustules around the place with stuff wriggling inside of them.
Oh, okay. Okay. I still aim at the heart. Yeah, I don't try to help Ryder. Sorry, man. Can I roll to hit?
Yes.
See if I hit the heart?
Yes.
Natural
Yes.
one. It's always my gun. It's always my gun. My gun is the best. I love my gun. I love my gun. It's always the gun. It's always. Okay.
Random question: is it a sneak attack? I actually have no idea because I don't know.
Ryder's close to it.
Yeah, then it is.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh,
big damage.
I had to ask because
I'm sorry, Ryder. You had too much of the show.
God, today is big damage day.
It is.
Yes. Okay.
Why couldn't
so,
that have been 2 weeks ago?
It's
Yeah.
fine. Once again,
Yeah.
this is the party going all out. It's what Wilfred would have wanted.
It is. It is.
I think did I just roll for the right? Yeah. Okay. That is unfortunately not great. It's 13 damage for the gun,
13.
which is doubled. But
Yeah.
now we have sneak attack.
Oh boy.
Uh,
Which is also doubled.
So
Kill.
Yeah.
that is gonna. I'm just gonna use an auto roller.
Probably a bad thing to do.
I want it to be dead.
Just kill it.
And that is not the best damage. That is gonna be 32.
Okay.
Not the best.
So,
That's pretty good.
Thrux, you, with, like, one hand, like, clawed into, like, the sword and such, the other, you cock your gun and such, and, like, you dig your claws in, and you get, like, a spider climb position against this, like, acidic wall. You feel the acid trailing down your back, but you, like, dig your claws in, line up the shot, and it just goes, like, right through Ryder's horns and directly into the heart, which beats for a second, but then stops and starts to slowly expand, slowly but surely. And then, with a massive squirty pop, a bunch of blood just...
Does it hit me?
Does
it hit me?
That, as it starts to expand, Ryder isn't really noticing it, but he hears the gunshot. It's just like, oh, another marksman, eh?
and it is at that moment that your mouth gets, like, cut. You just get...
Oh no.
Blood.
Did the blood hit me?
Yes, it is coating the entire thing.
It did it charge back up the armor?
Yes.
Look out!
And everyone outside, like, you guys all see as the Behir, like, stumbles for a second and goes still, and its head just, like, nods a little bit as it's, like, trying to keep its balance and such. And after a moment, it's, like, starts shaking and seizing up, and you actively see as, like, blood and foam just start to, like, from its mouth, as last licks of electricity are starting to spark out from its throat as if it's trying to do one last dragon breath, which it does. And
Yeah.
Oh boy.
you watch as it, like, it cranes its neck out, and the last of its energy is going to rush out in this raging electric storm. So, Ryder, Thrux, and everyone on top of the dragon, roll a dexterity, roll a constitution
I think-
saving throw.
I think the only
Constitution
people
saving.
My con.
left
Okay.
are me and Thrux, because Lelee and Charpay got off.
We're on the Emerald Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just Ryder and Thrux.
No, I said everyone on the Emerald Dragon and Ryder and
Oh,
Thrux.
on the Emerald Dragon. Sorry.
So Ryder and
me.
Thrux, you guys hear a rumbling from lower down in the dragon's chest, and the Behir that is constricting you, Ryder, is just going to immediately like unwrap around you and like make a little snarl and start trying to run up the gullet. As you guys hear thunder roaring like a supercell storm, as in a flash a giant like of electricity is going to surge through the back of this thing to try and hit you all as Dex con saves.
God, if the DC is 20, I'm gonna be so sad. I don't know if I can add my proficiency or not. Because I'm an 8.
You can add your I'll let you add your proficiency.
Okay, God bless. Because then, yeah, like, I don't know what the DC is, but I'm at a 19 already.
It's 20.
Okay, well, that puts me at 24, so that's alright.
I got a 16! Don't you love it when disadvantage?
Yeah.
Adrian's
glad
going to
this
give
Well,
you...
I'm holding you, it's alright.
Lelee, Adrian's gonna do a help action and is going to send her wildfire spirit at you, which means she's gonna start free falling, but she trusts herself. So
Okay.
Lelee, roll.
Do you?
I'm gonna add the wildfire spirit's modifier to you, which evens you out to a 20.
Thank God.
So, I don't even. I might just say it. Does anyone want to give their inspiration to Thrux?
Yeah, go ahead and take
What?
it, buddy. You've earned it.
Oh, okay. I see how
I
it
didn't
is.
expect to be using all of it so soon.
Yeah, but it's.
This is a
I don't want
Goliath
Thrux
creature.
to die.
It's here to be used.
I'm gonna give you the D20 because I have legendary resistance.
You see, I am in a situation where I could have only rolled a natural 20 to get out of this. My con modifier is 0.
Yeah.
I rolled the
So add-
D20 inspiration and I
add-
hit the
Yeah.
hit
What'd
the
you get?
DC. I got a
Let's go.
2. I got 18.
Go!
Everyone who got a 20 and above is going to take 33 lightning damage.
Mamma mia.
So that would have been 66 on a failed save.
Ooh.
As this massive storm of raging breath is going to shoot out and like create this giant supercell storm that just like hangs in the air for a fair bit. As Ryder and Thrux just get like shot right out of this thing's mouth together and into the atmosphere. And
How much
luckily,
damage was
33.
Bean.
Okay.
And
I
luckily,
went down in my first fight as this character.
luckily, the Emerald Dragon got a natural 20 and is going to quickly swoop over and pick up Ryder and Thrux on their way on their way. As you guys all watch behind you, as this giant thing is going to head first slam down onto the ground with an earth-rumbling tremor. With an earth-shattering tremor that shakes the entirety of Wolvenshire.
God, these corpses just fly out of the dragon, just.
And the Emerald Dragon is going to land on the ground, and we are out of initiative. I'm going to cast Mass Cure Wounds as the dragon.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna un-8 at this point. Unfortunately, I never got to hit, but that's alright.
The Emerald Dragon like gets to the ground, and you can see how beaten and battered this thing is, and obviously it's using its last amount of strength here to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Hey, how's Adrian doing? Can I feather fall Adrian?
Yeah, sure. Adrian was like about to fall to the ground. Her wildfire spirit went to go grab her, but it wasn't gonna be quick enough, so you quickly feather fall. She lands on the ground gracefully.
Okay, nice.
So
Alright.
Owen will go, but, assuming that Owen is in a place that Owen can figure out where everyone is, we'll go
The
rejoin the party.
sandstorm ends at this point.
Alright,
Everyone
cool,
is going to
yeah.
heal for 28 points of healing.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
As they all land to the ground. And, yeah, you guys all kind of sit up where the Goliath's corpse is, like, now standing on the ground.
Ryder will push himself up. We get it?
Looks like it.
That we did!
That is so cool.
Owen, who I will no longer say is a bat, will look at Ryder and say, "Who are you?"
He killed.
Ryder.
Yeah, he killed
Here,
this
help.
tiny little Behir up on the top, and then chainsawed it, and then did it again, but inside.
Sick.
Hi, I'm Lelee.
Is Ryder wearing a mask?
No.
Yeah.
Mm.
And oh no, right away say, you're not wearing a mask. How are you not
Wait.
mind controlled?
Ryder, you have no
Specify,
you have no idea what you're talking.
I don't.
What they're
Okay.
talking about.
Yeah, welcome to the club, Cole, of not having any idea why you're okay. But you are.
Yeah, I was just like, oh right, I don't think we discussed that. Is there a reason? Yeah, no, Ryder will just be like, Joel?
You are aware of the situation around, right?
Lily's gonna point upwards.
Yeah, there's I don't know if you noticed the
no,
eyeball in the sky.
No.
Oh, you're right. I see.
Oh wait, you're blind.
Your buddy
That-
didn't tell
told me.
you?
Who? Or wait, what'd you say?
Your buddy didn't tell you about the eyeball in the sky?
I don't know if you know, but Walter here can't really talk.
Walter whistles a little bit, and you
I
see
mean,
that
he sounds
you see
pretty-
that you see that Walter is like hanging off of the keychain and jingling it like a little baby.
Aww.
Where's William?
I can get out William.
Yeah, I believe they should be friends.
You
After
summon.
after the day they've been through.
Can
You
William? Can't we talk to William?
Yeah.
Or is that?
No, that was
Yeah.
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 Can I do it as a
When you're
bat?
attuned. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Bat Lelee. Doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But are you gonna summon William onto the ground?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess so. Like looking around just to make sure there's nothing else terrible that's happening immediately. Just like, dude, does he want a friend? I have someone who needs a friend right now.
Ryder will look over at Walter and be like, do you?
And is gonna like reach out his little claw and just like tap Ryder on the face, and is gonna slowly crawl down Ryder's like leg and onto the ground, and is gonna shuffle on over to
Aw.
William, who is
Aw.
still looking very upset from earlier today, and William's gonna do a little trot over to Walter, and is just going to like basically do the animal equivalent of running over to get a comforting hug, and you guys watch as Walter's little hands are just gonna wrap around William as he's gonna look back at Ryder in like the "what's going on" type face, but it's just gonna like
Yeah. Well, this
I'm
is
Charpay,
happening.
by the way. I was the giant ape.
Well, it's
Not
good to meet you
anymore.
all.
Yeah. Good to meet you too. He needed a hug from someone of a similar size.
I wasn't really in the position to do that when we
Yeah.
were doing that. I'm gonna like turn to Thrux, who is still coated in blood, and just like make a little aborted motion, just like. Do you mind if I like scoop some off?
Sure.
Okay.
Am I still covered in blood? Or
yes,
am I still
you
covered
and
in
Ryder are
assumed
covered
so.
in blood.
Yeah.
Then
she's
do
just
I
gonna,
automatically absorb more into my armor?
You did actually you did. Ryder's the
Oh,
one
never
covered in
mind.
blood.
Like... Okay.
Yeah, it's Ryder, not me. My armor
like-
would have absorbed it all.
Oh, I'm so sorry to ask this of. I know I've done it. I did it to Tempest. You've got some blood on you. And if I, scrape some off, you know.
For normal reasons.
For
Sure.
normal reasons. Okay, thanks, for totally.
How do you do
I'll
this?
do
Lelee?
Hold on, I need to go look at hold on.
What Ryder looks like?
No. I need to go look at, the little attunement to see if I can just, like, yank some of it off with a little bit of elemental attunement.
You can like just like extract the water and such, the liquid, and just like
Yeah, I'll just, like, yank it off a little bit.
you hear the
Little
sound.
man!
You hear the sound of slurping, Ryder.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm Lelee. Oh wait, never mind. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you guys too.
Does Lelee have her
sorry.
hand out?
She put it away. Nice to. Sorry we had to meet on the back of a giant worm monster.
Actually, I do have something to ask of you guys. Ryder's gonna fiddle around in his bag and pull out like little slips of paper and start kind of like shoving them to where he remembers hearing people. Like, tell me what you thought of of my services here today. You
want reviews?
You
Dude, 5 stars.
you want to know what I thought of your service before you ask my name?
Look, running a business, you need
You
a
have a business?
In this economy.
Owen
In the apartment?
Would take one of the pieces of paper.
We didn't pay you.
What does it
We
say
don't
on
have
the
any
paper?
money.
What does like
We don't have any money.
What does the
are
paper
forms
say?
for? Yeah, what are the forms?
They probably just honestly, he probably wrote it himself. I'm not gonna say he has the greatest handwriting,
He's
but
blind.
He's
but it probably says like what I thought of Ryder.
He's just gonna write in like really, really bad handwriting.
Probably underneath in much more like professional looking handwriting, done in honestly probably like a charcoal, almost like crayon stuff. I'd imagine that it's going to say the Outlands Rescue Corp.
Yeah, Lelee's just gonna write down cool chainsaw gun.
Owen will write with the pen. Owen will write on the piece of paper. Didn't see much of the action. Was very helpful. 10 out of 10.
Ryder's gonna go ahead and oh sorry, Eric, go ahead.
Thrux. Hearing businessman and being Thrux.
Oh, no.
Paper.
Thrux, we own a casino. Don't kill the man.
I'll deal with that.
Do you want me to give you the casino?
Ryder's going to, as you guys are writing this down, Ryder's gonna go like, don't mind the name, trying to get it changed to Ryder Die. Sounds cooler.
You
The
hear
Ryder and Riot song.
Ryder,
Yeah,
you
I
like
understood.
you hear like you know that like Pokemon thing where it's like Professor Oak's words crawl down your back. There's the time and place for that, but not now. You hear that version, but of like a little girl's voice going, "That's stupid, Ryder." It's not actually there, but you like hear a memory of it in your head.
And then Ryder will actually continue, specifically responding to Charpay's comment of not being able to pay, and be like, you guys didn't hire me, but Veldrin, he said he knows you.
You know that you.
Ride or die.
He does know us.
You know Veldrin?
You know Veldrin?
I do.
Did
Wasn't he
Veldrin
in a
me.
time loop for 40 years? She's gonna like whisper this to the rest of the party. Wasn't he in a time loop for 40 years? 30?
Yeah.
I wasn't there for that. I have no idea.
Yeah,
Look,
that's fair.
Veldrin came to me to come here for some reason.
How
Oh, so
did you get in? Were you already in
So
Wolfenstein?
Ryder, you just walked in.
Was there any issue with you guys getting in?
There's an apocalypse in
okay,
a giant dome.
Recap about the situation. I understand that you're not aware. There's kind of a massive snow globe around Wolvenshire right now. We are living in the apocalypse. There's mind control gas everywhere, and specifically Veldrin can't get in.
Ryder, this just
Even-
reminds you of a dead zone.
He did not. He failed to mention that part.
Why didn't he tell you that? I have some strong words for him. Can I write a review for him? Like on the back?
Don't think. If you'd like, I'm
I
probably
will.
going to use these to just post up on my bulletin board, but sure.
I'm doing it. Stupid glitter ink.
So you're like a mercenary or something.
Hero for hire, as I like to call it.
Mercenary.
Bounty hunter!
Mercenary.
Bounty hunter!
I'm not exactly hired to kill people.
Helpful.
Okay,
Oh, that's
Mr. Ryder.
boring.
Okay, Mr.
Well-
Ride or Die.
The good thing this was a giant leech to hear, not a person, I guess.
Look, anyway, I feel like the job is done now. Do any of you guys know how to get out?
No. Are you kidding
About
me?
that.
Did you just miss the whole part of the saying where we said we were in a giant snow globe the size of a country?
Once again, I did not know anything about that. I walked right in here.
Which is-
Okay, I have to ask you, does the name One mean anything to you?
Have I ever heard that before?
No.
Yeah.
Guild of Ethalar?
No. And say
No.
it rings a bell?
Nope.
Dude.
How about
Okay, wait. Are you okay? What was the what was the name of your company again? Can you say that again for me?
Okay, well,
The
I
Outlands.
want to call it Ride or Die.
Oh, you
Currently-
want to name yourself after?
Currently, the trademark is registered under an Outlands Rescue Corporation because you didn't do
You're
the
from the
paperwork on
Outlands.
it, and you are frustrated about that.
I am from the Outlands.
Do you know a guy named TL Knives?
I'd say vaguely. He's a legend there.
Yeah, I probably heard around. I mean, it's not a huge community out there.
Okay, that makes sense. Then why you wouldn't know that there's a Armageddon?
Look, I was sent in here to just help out with whatever's going on.
Well,
There's
we are
Charpay
in
here.
need of a lot of help.
things aren't
Something-
particularly great right now?
Yeah, we
Something
can't get
tells
out
me
here.
I
until
should
we
have
break
gotten
that.
more specifics on this job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Generally, you should get that
Yeah.
from your clients.
But
Velder
yeah,
and I love the guy, but he doesn't always elaborate.
and that beast
I'll charge
was
them
not
extra.
the full start of the extent of all the problems right now.
I mean, if you want a whole
Okay,
briefing, we can
Ryder,
tell
Ryder,
you.
you say you'll charge him extra, but Beldrin probably already tipped you 1,000. 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh. 1,000
Yeah.
gold? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be rich.
He says if you make it out alive, he'll tip you 1,000.
Okay. Or no, okay, instead then he'll be like, explains the tip.
How much did you get tipped?
About 1,000 gold pieces, probably the most I've been paid for
Okay,
a job.
buddy. I have a couple.
What was
Thrux,
he doing in
Thrux,
that
I'm gonna
time
tell you
loop?
this right now, so you don't like go off the rail and kill this guy. Me and Charpay own a casino and made that in a month.
I will deal with this.
You
It's a
will.
small business that
Not
we
right now.
independently owned.
You want to kill some? You kill Ribistine. You
Just looks at
pop that
fireballs.
frog's head off.
Where the
Thrux,
seas
maybe
hang
don't.
us?
Thrux, maybe don't start killing people who are helping.
If you're gonna
Even
kill
if
me,
you disagree
I have
with
a
them on
special
philosophical
request.
level.
Oh no, it's arson.
Thrux, if you're gonna kill me, I have a
Arson's
special
fine, we get
request.
insurance.
Do
Make
not
any
do it with
mention of the
fire.
firebombs?
I will kill you.
Yeah, Ryder heard the mention.
Oh, so, okay, so the firebombs were mentioned?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, you have some of those? Ryder pulls down his own.
Can I go to
He's gonna
steal?
take-
Can I go to steal it?
You're gonna steal from a blind guy. Sure, roll.
Hang
Bro,
on.
unethical.
yeah.
Lelee is gonna take a step back from the firebombs.
Hey, how tall are you? How tall are you, Thrux?
Tall enough?
How tall is Thrux?
Adrian says
Or-
4'11".
Okay. I'm 6'1".
You're taller
I feel
than me!
Or Ryder's 6'1" and is probably holding it like this. So I don't know how you plan exactly to get that easily.
Well, that is an easy way, but I think I'll skip it for now.
Are you sure? What do you want to do, Thrux?
Well, considering how high I kick or punch him in the dick, then while he's
Bro.
leaning over, I grab the firebomb.
You want to kick him?
Adrian's gonna walk over and try to pick up Thrux by the scruff of his neck.
No.
Or his hat. That's a nat 20.
Nope.
Adrian
Oh.
Adrian walks over and picks Thrux up and just goes, okay.
I'm gonna see. Actually, no, I don't see what happens. I just kind of probably hear something going on. Oh, at this point, I will say, Ryder has taken off his goggles, and you can kind of see the cloudy eyes he has.
Yeah.
Owen will real fast say to Thrux, Thrux, stop being a brat.
It's okay, buddy. Just you can get your own firebombs the next time
By
you
the
get to
way-
the store.
By the way, I'm minus strength right now, so I'm just it's like a scrappy kid throwing a tantrum.
The limp little kitten.
Adrian's just gonna go, okay, good fight, guys. And I suppose
Thanks.
welcome to the team, Ryder. Ryder Die, is that your full name?
No, that's what I want the to be. It's a funny, it's a good play on words, okay?
It is, I like it.
The actual name
It's
is
not
Ryder
great.
Fairwhistle.
Ryder Fairwhistle.
Ryder what? Oh, Ryder Fairwhistle.
Adrian Dever.
To meet
Oh,
you,
my-
it sounds like I'll be sticking around for a bit longer.
Yep.
Yes.
You can call me Own.
Good.
Has everyone introduced themselves by now? I think they have.
Do we need to, yeah, I'm gonna look
Bennie.
at Adrian. I'm gonna look at Adrian like stage, which will just like, do we need to introduce with full names? Is that like proper?
I
I
need
mean,
to
it's
state.
up to you.
I need to state. I haven't. If I remember correctly, I haven't told him my name
Yeah.
yet.
But we have done it enough.
Adrian's just gonna like poke Thrux in the cheek and just go, "Don't be a brat. Be polite."
Okay. Put me down and I'll be polite.
No.
So
you
8
don't
foot
get,
tall.
you don't get ground privileges.
8 foot tall Adrian puts you like slowly on the ground, Thrux.
The name's Thrux. Nice to meet you.
This is so unethical to do with a
wrong.
blind person.
What?
I did that to symbolize I'm changing my expression. I'm not doing anything stupid.
I know, but he probably has heard the the slight hostility from your previous
Oh,
action.
absolutely. No. I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
thought people were like, oh, this is so unethical, but
okay.
I like made a gesture. No.
Oh man,
You have guns.
I do. All on this nifty keyring I got.
It is nifty.
Walter starts jingling it. You see that he's gotten up there.
Seems convoluted to me, but
Yeah.
Walter is then gonna get up and start crawling around on the jar on Ryder's hip.
Yeah. No. Ryder does point to the area around where the keyring is. You know.
Which is also where the jar is. With a little
What's
golden
in the
eye
jar?
inside.
Heyo?
Hey Ryder, a quick question for you, buddy. Seeing as we're such good friends after just a little bit of time knowing each other, what's in that jar on your hip? Just general question.
Oh, this thing.
Yes.
He's gonna grab it and just like shake it around.
yeah,
like-
keep shaking it. What's in the jar?
Not sure. I never actually opened it.
Okay,
okay.
continue not opening it. Where'd you get it?
Did
I didn't exactly see who. Sort of just gave it to me.
was it
oh no.
not? Okay, how long ago? May I ask? Was it Veldrin?
How long ago would this be?
About the second, about when, pretty much like a few days after the Outlands got liberated.
Okay.
When the fuck
Uh,
was that?
You
Which
guys
is
liberated
when-
the Outlands months ago.
Yeah.
You did that.
We did.
Yeah. So they'll probably be like, "It was a while ago." Wasn't Veldrin though. I would have
Okay.
put two and two together.
Well, maybe
Is-
we should.
Important?
Maybe we should go find Ellion and see if he can identify
Yeah,
it.
that
Yes,
would
yes,
be
if it-
great.
Yeah, see if it's the same thing.
Yeah, he's a scientist. Because, you know, we have at least 2 golden eyes we presumably accounted for at the moment.
Oh wait, do mine count?
Not counting yours. I mean the big ones.
Bennie is going to step forward and go, I haven't introduced myself yet. Bennie Jets.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, he's going to look down and just go, hand is right in front of you. You want a handshake.
Ah. They'll reach out, just kind of
Firm
going
dad
in front,
shake.
hoping to find it.
Bennie will like close the distance and do a nice firm dad shake on it.
And is Trio just gone?
Yeah, Trio brought
Well, they
Ellion
went
and
to the
such back
pagoda.
to the base. Yeah, they
Yeah.
went to the pagoda. But
Okay.
you guys do hear one more voice speak up and go, "Hi, nice to meet you. My name's One."
Nah, fuck
You
you, buddy.
fucker! You fucker!
You guys have no here?
Nope, buddy, turn
Shut your
around!
mouth,
Bad
you
news!
I'm gonna choke the life out of you.
I
guys
took
all-
look at right.
Sounds bad.
Okay,
guys all-
you prepared to die?
You guys all turn around and see One sitting there, and his face is like cold and upset, but he has a smile on there and just goes, "Oh, so you guys took down my little girl. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Isn't that right?"
Gladly.
Well, I have to thank you all for at least getting rid of that fucking whore. She's been bothering me for years. I guess I almost got rid of her. But, you know, at least she did one good thing in her miserable little life. And he was gonna turn around and pull a red feather right out of his mouth. And just like...
I'd have to visually hold themselves back from casting magic missiles at one right then and there.
A chicken dinner. I think that's what I'll have tonight. Or maybe a whole feast. I got big things planned, cursed ones, so I'd really appreciate it if you stopped fucking up my plans!
But it's so fun.
We're not going to.
You could streamline your plans a bit more, maybe. You could stop annoying us.
It'd be convenient for you.
You could
If you
just give
stop.
up.
You guys love doing that thing, don't you? You guys love doing
Yeah.
the whole back-talking thing and think that it's actually going to change my plans in any way or intimidate me.
No, but I
Hi.
think it bothers you.
It makes you mad, so we're gonna keep doing it.
I am a god! And he points at it. And he points
You use
at
the
his...
G word?
I'm gonna break you guys down. You know, I was so close. Getting my little girl and crushing the life out of all of your friends in that fucking pagoda.
Yeah, but you didn't.
That's very sad.
Tomato, tomato. What's one Leech Behir versus, I don't know, a bunch of them.
Killed one. We can do it again.
We'll see about that. And
Yes, we will.
he is going to start walking away at this point and is going to walk over to the corpse of the Leech Behir and is just going to put two of its hands onto its snout and is going to close his eyes. And you guys see as he sends a gigantic electric shock between the thing, which makes its entire body jolt and shift. And he is just going to start laughing, just... I want to see you guys crawl your way out of this one! Go, 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 go! And he's gonna tear the mouth open of this thing, and you guys start to hear rumbling from inside the Leech Behir's mouth. As you hear the sound of footsteps beginning to crawl up the jugular of it. From all of those eggs down there. We're gonna end this session off here.
Thought so.
Oh
Love
boy.
I have a plan.
Uh-oh.
So do I.
I do too.
Oh boy.
I
Everyone.
love being planned.
All right, well, that's the end of the session. I can turn off the rain ambiance. So basically, welcome to the Gauntlet of Hell is what I like to call this chapter of the Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Once again, you know how I said that Sokayai told you guys that there wouldn't be much time to rest?
Yeah, that's alright.
What time is it in the
It's
world?
noon. It's literally just noon.
Sensible noon.
Is you guys woke up early to go to the 2 fight, and then immediately went to the Leech Behir fight, and now the Leech, now a Stampede are going for the pagoda.
Yeah.
Bad.
We're having a time. I wouldn't say it's a good time.
A bad time. Dun-dun-dun.
No.
All right, well, we're gonna go through closing remarks. Cole.
Ryder's here!
Ryder! Hey, closing remarks.
That large Red Bull is a mistake. I got
no.
kind of sassy at the end of there because I'm slightly over caffeinated.
Oh no! Kiki!
Man, Ryder Riot real.
Oh yeah, Ryder a riot real. Snorp, closing remarks.
One day we should just try walking away from one while he goes on his spiel and see what
I
happens.
don't want to turn my back to him personally,
And then
but
we
I
start
just back
walking
away
away
slowly.
like facing him.
I'm just
yeah,
imagining you guys starting to walk away and Ryder's just like,
What's going on?
Oh
So somebody just grabs him by his shoulder and just like, come on, and you just like slowly start to back away.
I like the idea of us just slowly backing away from one. Like he's some lunatic on the street spouting about how the apocalypse is coming and we must save
That's
all
really
our
what
children.
one is. All right.
Yeah, no,
Cece,
legitimately.
Closing
no.
remarks.
Charpay is on full HP right now, so I'm honestly hanging out.
All right.
Also, we
straight
have-
chilling.
We have a dragon, we have fire bombs. These are little Leech Behirs. I'm not that concerned.
No, these are full-grown Leech
Oh.
Behir. The thing is that this thing. I don't know if you guys have seen that
Oh.
awful image of a snake cut open with just rows and rows of eggs in it. It's probably the worst image I've ever seen. But
Oh.
it was basically that inside its stomach. And that's a big-ass Leech Behir. So that's a lot
Oh.
of Leech Behir getting
I see.
summoned.
Well,
Oh,
it's
it's like
still
the
fire bombs at
mummies.
least.
Yeah. It's
just like
it's,
the mummies.
it's a lovely mother of like 100. So
Are we near like a big body of water? I forget what part of the map we're on.
let me go to the Wolvenshire map.
Aren't we by the coast? Because Kieran's Grove?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Good for us.
So
Yeah.
tune in
Okay.
next week for more chaos, more fighting.
Woo!
The squad absolutely kills and destroys. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.